if I got into a relationship, I would want to like have threesomes.
Do you guys steal from hotels?
They loved my body. Do you get what I mean? It was just like, oh my God, it's Alika. They'd be like, your body's lovely. It's so small.
Memory foam. So I'm sleeping in his patch.
I said memory foam.
So if you're telling me you're gonna nyam my puts like you nyam Oxtail, I'm gonna be like, yo.
You should have arrested
What did
him.
Where was your cuffs, bro?
I'm gonna have them for Pastor Toby, then have them for the guy that is sending the kids to Cunch as well.
Hey, shoe fits, it's yours. It's your own shoe. Hot like I lie. Yeah, but I'm honest about it.
Okay, guys, we've been saying it before, but we'll say it again. This podcast is powered by JBL. In my hand is the Tour Pro 2s. This isn't all they have, and we don't only have discount just for this. We got discount site-wide if you use our code 90s baby. So make sure you go on there, check. There's speakers, there's earbuds, there's over-ear headphones, over the head headphones. But there's everything there in terms of your sounds, your engineers. It's professional, or it's even for the casual users, or just for people in the gym. Use our code, get 15% off. Shout out to JBL every single time.
Press the button on the back of the thing.
Oh yeah. If you want to see that button there, you tap that.
What does it do?
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
You can see a little screen there,
logo on
customized there. You know what I mean? Imagine ZEZE MILLZ show right there. That would be serious, right? Can't you imagine yourself with your face over there? JBL. Shout them out. You get your discount there site-wide as well. We're always looking after you guys. We always battle and make sure you get that discount right.
Yes, sir. My mic's on, yeah?
Yes, it is.
There's going to be a mad first question to open, yeah?
Go for it.
It was on my mind when I was naked.
Oh.
Not me, personally.
Okay, disclaimers already. So this
So
is...
you
I was, cheeks out.
Oh, wow.
Balls.
What, no towel?
What's the problem?
What were you
Wait,
doing?
was he supposed to be naked? What do you mean? He said he was
No,
naked.
I don't know why. I just imagined he would have a towel on.
Why are you imagining him?
I guess I didn't want to imagine his cock. Right? so I put a towel on him.
So cover him up. Like he just had some apple in the garden of Eden. So cover that shit up, man. Get him a leaf.
Because then it made me think about the women just like, have you ever like tried to just make your cheeks clap?
No, my bum's too small.
No, but that's why, like, because not every woman has a big bum in it.
It doesn't
so I was
work.
thinking,
I've tried,
have
but
you
it
tried?
does
innit?
Oh, so you
nothing.
have
you
tried.
tried.
I don't even. And when I've tried, I've actually not properly tried.
But is it like you didn't want to say you did 100%
No,
and
because
failed, did
I
it?
know there's no point of trying. Like, so I'll be, like sometimes I might walk past him and just do a little bounce, but I haven't actually tried.
Yeah.
Because the bounce, even when I go to attempt, I'm like, what's the point? Why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah.
Like, you already know your bum is small, so why are you gonna now make yourself even more sad?
It's not for everyone.
Doesn't make sense. I just don't even bother trying.
I think it's more of a technique thing, though, innit? Because with that little bouncer, then you might have gone the wrong direction.
No. I think there's the clapping is actually the size of the bum. I don't think there's a technique. I think it's actually the size. You know that water dance that everyone's doing? That's a technique. That's not twerking. That's actually no matter how small your bum is, no matter how big your bum is,
you can do it. Yeah, because she hasn't got a massive bum.
That's why she always wears the skirts and the stuff around it to make it.
It just moves.
What's the water dance?
Make me sweat.
Oh, there's a dance for that.
Yeah.
You're a liar. You've seen it.
Oh my.
You're 100%
No,
lying.
you don't.
You're lying. You've seen it. You're trying to be a good husband or boyfriend or whatever it is.
No. Hey, listen. Disclaimer. I'm a fucking husband, bruv. She said, or whatever it is. I'm a husband, right? Don't have the street saying, he's a whatever it is. That's crazy. There was a ceremony.
Wait. I don't know if you was it. No, because you both are married, right?
All three of us.
Oh wow! See, I didn't even know. See,
All
I know
three,
because
yeah.
I knew you was engaged. I know there's engagements, but I didn't know if you'd been married yet. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I just think, there's a technique. The clapping though of the cheeks, that is not technique.
Wait, they're clapping cheeks to that song?
No, I'm saying that song, the dance. There's like a whole thing that everyone's doing.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
And maybe not.
Oh, is it that?
No,
bad?
it's not that bad.
It's not, but I've seen loads of like girls get upset about their partners watching it.
No, that's
Really?
crazy. This is a
like,
light.
There's been
This
worse.
is a light
Surely
dance.
there's been
Like,
worse.
big.
Like
You lot got to watch like what was that silhouette challenge?
silhouette challenge.
That
Yeah.
was so stupid.
No,
I
but that
hated
wasn't
that.
something that I openly watched with my partner. Do you know what I mean?
with, but
No,
like-
but like I don't know if she knows that I watched the videos. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't tell her.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
spent
yeah.
5
What
minutes.
Where's this
was the
water
Buss It
dance?
challenge when they like used to the slut drop and change?
I tell you what,
we was allowed to watch that, right?
Buss It was funny. You could watch that with your partner because some people are fucking it up.
Yeah.
Like some people weren't doing
Oh
it
my God,
well.
did you ever see the one where they were like, the sex one? They were like, it was like a porn one.
Huh?
And then the next thing you know, they were just like having sex.
No,
Because you know Twitter's really good for porn.
Of course, yeah.
Amazing.
they say it,
Oh my God.
and I've heard, but
Twitter's
my
amazing
feed
content.
is not.
You have to
I
type,
have a
you
problem
don't
with
type
it.
it. It's not on my feed. I just type in like trigger words that I know I'm going to pop up. Stuff.
Oh, so you
Oh,
search
you actually
it.
search it?
Yeah, I don't. My timeline's
See?
clean like that. But if I know I want to quickly like get one out of the
Yeah.
park and I don't want to have to scroll on Pornhub, and
You just go.
I just go to Twitter, type in what I know is going to come up. Bare different accounts come up. I click on the account.
You just search throat monsters.
Like this.
Have you
Them kind of
discovered
things,
Sexy Red's thread yet?
No, I don't. I wouldn't look at that and be turned on by that. Though.
No, but it's not her.
Yeah, but I can imagine the type of people, other
There's
content
some
underneath.
decent ones, you know.
No, that's I reckon.
You found
I
it.
think it'll be too like vulgar. I don't like porn where the woman looks like she's hurt, she's in pain.
I get you.
I don't
get
like.
you.
Oh
I
no,
get
this
you.
is all amateur
Yeah,
stuff.
but that's what I mean. But amateurs always do the most. Sometimes like, oh come on, and it's just like I want.
No,
it's
we
all
don't
like,
want that.
And it's all like big things happening and
Some big
this
things
and
happening.
back shots and all these things.
You see,
and
that's what
I
I'm tired
don't-
of.
What, back
Everyday
shots?
back shots,
That's what I'm
bruv.
saying. That's what I mean. That's what I know. Her clientele are only going to be doing back shots.
It's everyday back
Do
shots.
you know what I've noticed, yeah? I feel like the porn industry has changed.
Why?
Because I feel like old school porn before, there was like a scene where they will be underneath man's, like, he's doggying and they're underneath and you just see balls. Do you remember that?
I didn't know that scene.
Don't act like I'm the only one that remember. That is just
That is
such a
so-
pointless scene.
Yeah.
I feel like the new school said that. We're not fucking with that no more.
I think erotica is better.
Erotica.
Yeah,
It feels
so,
childish though.
Erotica's, at least there's a storyline. I mean, I don't go and Google erotica, but I think
Yeah.
there seems more of it doesn't just seem like a pounding session. Do you know what I mean? There's a bit of a
It's a bit sensual.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It's more
Sensual.
sensual. There's some,
Yeah.
you actually feel like they might like each other. And there's some sort of, chemistry there. I don't want to just know like she was dry.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to
know what I
believe
mean?
she was
yeah,
wet.
I have to
Yeah,
believe she
yeah.
was
Yeah,
wet.
that's what I'm
As
saying. I don't
arbitrary,
like it. I don't
yeah.
want to see that.
Very true.
To be honest with you, I don't really like watching heterosexual porn anyway. I prefer gay porn, but not man on man, women on woman. I only watch. To be fair, I only watch girl on girl porn. I very rarely will watch like heterosexual. I don't find it that great, but I will watch. That's probably my go-to, like girl on girl.
Really? Have you ever explored for yourself?
Yeah. I've been with girls a few
Okay.
times. Yeah, I've been with girls. I feel like I say this, but no one. And every
Believes
time I
or-
say it, it's like, oh my God. But I've said it loads of times, like early on in the ZEZE MILLZ show. Like I always say, even the first time my mum found out that I had a threesome was via the
Wow.
ZEZE MILLZ show. So she was like, why? First of all, why would you say this online? Like, why would you do that? And second of all, like, when did what? Okay, like, fairs,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
why do you need to tell the world this for? And I was just like, well, I don't like. Why not?
Why not?
Like, why
Yeah.
not? I'm talking about sex. I've been with women.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy women. I don't know if I could be in a relationship with a woman. I don't know, because I genuinely like being around like masculine energy. I like
Right.
that.
Got you.
So I don't know if I could be in a long-term relationship. I just think it's just too much estrogen for me. And I just
Right.
think, but my ideal thing would to be like have a partner and then have like a part-time girlfriend that he allows me to have.
That's not a bad situation.
Sounds
That's
like
what
something
I'm
Pluto
like.
Is
would
he
do.
allowed to get involved?
Sometimes if he wanted to, but only
Okay.
like on special occasions.
Like his birthday and
On
that.
his birthday, but already like I really like on his birthday. But I always said like I think I would for like if I got into a relationship, I would want to like have threesomes because I just think
What, keep it fresh or something?
yeah, like maybe once every year or something like
Once a year threesome.
or twice or
Quarterly.
First,
Start quarterly.
no, at
Start
first-
quarterly.
no,
Quarterly.
like,
If you're gonna have one, have four. No, I'm not understanding why you're rationing it.
So or I would do at first. now I said one, but before I used to say birthdays, like my birthday, his birthday.
Okay,
it would
so
be
twice
like
a
a thing.
year.
So twice a year, and he like it would be something that we could look forward to. We would pick the girls, but none of us would communicate with her.
Okay.
So it would be done through like a third party, either like my manager or friend or whatever.
Snap.
And then that way, like, I mean, you're never gonna stop. There's always like risk of something or whatever.
Course,
but I would like to kind of minimize it. So I feel like if
Right.
we both don't have contact with the person, it's
got
done
you.
through someone else.
Yeah,
it's kind of once
yeah.
it's done, and then we leave it. Do you know what I mean?
What's your type of what? Curvy, slim?
See, because I'm quite slim, I think I like a bit more curvy. Not drastic. I don't need like a kudufa thing, but you know what I mean? Curvy-ish, but slim. Maybe like Tiana Taylor.
Okay. Like slim thick.
So it's like slim thick.
Yeah.
Like I don't curvy, know if I could. If I don't know really.
If you could do like what's Lamelo's Lala?
Nah, she's even slim now.
She's slim.
Yeah,
no, but
Lala Anthony.
Bigger than
You got the BBL or whatever.
Nah, she's looking slim these days.
Really?
But she definitely did the BBL though, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I don't.
Did Beyonce? Was it still rumors?
If she did, she didn't go crazy with it.
No, she didn't.
It's enough for you to be like, could be real.
I feel that like that with most women now in the public eye, like especially now because I think they could do the injections, which is basically like filler. So you can go and get these injections now that you put like that. Would you normally like you do lip injection?
Yeah.
They can do that now for your bum and your tits.
Could do it for penis.
So
too.
now,
swear down.
You can just get. I could go get those the injections, the shots or whatever. There's no downtime. It's not like a BBL. It's literally like and it looks. You can dissolve it as well, so it looks a bit more natural over the BBL.
Oh.
Yes, I did research it because I was considering it.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, I was at
and
one
what was
point.
your conclusion? No, but like, why did you say no?
For I think my main reason is because I'm aware of the platform that I have,
right.
and I'm aware that there's like loads of other women that might look like me, especially like younger girls, and I don't want them to feel like their body is not okay, if that makes sense, because I probably feel like I'm too slim because of what I see every day, if that makes sense. Do you get it? Like the influence of seeing girls that are really curvy with big bums and all these type of things, and that's what's making me feel like, oh, I need to have a bigger bum, or I need to be this, or I need to be that, and it's a lot of pressure. You start looking, you might feel insecure. I think that even if it's, I'm not saying millions of people, it's not that, but even if it's like 10 girls that just feel a little bit more confident about being a slimmer girl, because we're not all thick, like, you know what I mean? Especially as a black woman, there's always this thing that black women have to be curvy. Like when I used to work in the office and it was predominantly like white people, they loved my body. Do you get what I mean? It was just like, oh my God, say Dalika. They'd be like, your body's lovely. It's so small. Because even then, that's changed now. Because back in the day, white women didn't want a big bum.
All big lips as well.
So Kate Middleton win Cheeks of the Year once.
Yeah, something like that.
What?
And we saw what the cheeks was. It was nothing really. So that was their level of big bum.
What?
But now they are like, they want
the BBLs.
They want that look.
Crazy.
So for me, I'm just aware of that. I'm not saying I won't ever do it, but for now, that's why I kind of just was like, nah, I'd rather not do it for now.
Because it's crazy, because I was listening to Sarah Jakes this morning. I think, you know that is.
I thought you said Sarah J for a second. I said, what?
No, who's Sarah Jakes?
She's got a podcast.
You know TD Jakes?
Oh,
yeah. Must be his wife or
maybe.
Okay,
no, it's his daughter. His daughter,
cool,
yeah,
got
yeah.
you. So she was talking about can you live up to who you intend to be? And
Good question.
Does your intentions match your impact? So just like you're saying, like you may change your mind one day, but then there's all those girls that was listening to you. It's like, oh, but I just want to change. Like, can you live up to that? Do you think you can live up to that forever, even for what you guys intend to be in life? Can you live up to it?
I think you have to know though. I think you have to know the responsibility that you, especially like with what we do.
Yeah,
I think you have to know whether you like it or not, you have to know the responsibility that may come with it.
Yeah.
Or the fact that there's people that listen to your pod, that look at you guys and whatever. Like the fact that you guys have married, you probably don't know the effect that's had on the men listening to you and being like, rah, I'm listening to 3 dope guys, they're joking, they're laughing, they have a good life, they're married. That's not the message that is portrayed in the media, especially in our world. You know what I mean? It's like,
very
get
true.
bitches, fuck them, who cares? We're not soft, who cares about being soft? You guys are showing a different thing, and I think it can be as small as that. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure before you guys got married, you're probably thinking, you know, I wouldn't mind, you know, being out here maybe not longer, but you know what I mean? It's, you had to choose between that and that, and you chose to do that. You chose to do the thing that was right for you, and I think is right, you know, to you settle down. So even on something like that, you're changing people's ways of thinking and looking at relationships, what love is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm just aware of the responsibilities that I have with what I do, and within reason, I will always try to take them seriously. So that's because to be fair, if I didn't have that feeling, I probably would have done it, because the risk is quite low. I'm not saying there's no risk, but it's not like a BBL. There's no downtime. No one would ever probably really know either. Do you know what I mean? No, because me, what I would do, I would go to
the natural look, innit?
Right, man's really said that I got a flat ass.
You know what I mean? Like, man said it like you.
She was like you.
He's not moving emotionally aware. He's not giving emotional intelligence.
Okay, swear. No, but what I'm saying,
don't act like you didn't know what the internet does.
You know what? Yeah.
No, because what I would say if I was going to do it, but also because at one point, I haven't been for a while, I was going gym. The injections, that's the good thing about the injections. It's like you can do it gradually. So if I did like
over
1,000 milligrams, it would be like, oh, maybe the
she's
squats
been
are
in
coming.
the gym. So like, you know, a couple gym snaps,
Right,
and then in
I'm saying,
between young filler.
That's what all the girls are doing. So even like you're looking at these girls' bodies, like Lori Harvey, and she probably goes to the gym, but she probably also has had a bit of assistance, maybe a couple shots here and there. I'm not saying she has. That's not. I don't know that for sure. But sometimes you can look at them and be like, okay. You know,
I trust girls would know a bit better than
I
guys.
get it, because obviously not everybody has like, so for example, you could go to the gym, but you're not necessarily going to get the bum from the squats.
Well, you know and also, if you know about gym, I don't know loads, but I had a friend at one time that did really know. And you can see, sometimes it's very hard to like decide where you want the fat to dissolve
exactly.
from. So
it's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Yeah,
exactly. So your belly's all of a sudden your belly's really flat, and then all of this thing. It's like it's very hard to get that physique. Do you know what I mean? Apart from some women in the world that are naturally gifted with that physique. Do you know what I mean? But by and large, it's very hard to get that flat stomach. The big everything is massive apart from your stomach. It's very tough to do that.
Not everyone can do it.
Like that.
Yeah, not everyone can do
Unless
that.
your genetic makeup is like, I've got a friend, that's her genetic makeup. Her stomach's like massive bum, like, you know, and that's just how
your parents for that and just
my dad gave me bad eyesight and a flat bum. It's just so annoying.
Your dad? Your dad don't have nyash.
That's how I got my dad's bum.
She bypassed the mum, everything. She said, my dad can't see with no nyash.
Because my dad is quite slim.
Yeah.
And this thing is, which is interesting, it's like I have lost loads of weight, but a lot of people, when they became aware of me, I was a lot more weighty. Like I was you know. So
even you can see from the ZEZE MILLZ show as well.
Yeah, oh my God.
Like
I saw something the other day and I was just like,
ones,
oh my God. Like I look so, like I was like, wow, my face was looking really,
full.
Yeah.
Filled out. It was like,
your mum will tell you, oh, you've been eating.
That's the thing, is that African mentality. They'll probably be like,
100%.
nah. Sometimes they prefer it.
No, but they'll clock you.
Clock you. Cook you.
No,
they'll clock you immediately.
You're thinking, I've been going gym. What are you doing to me? Like, I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Like.
But and I've gone back. Well, I'm probably a little bit smaller than I was, but I just That's what it is.
What is that? Was you seeing yourself the reason you started?
No. I thought I didn't even realize that it looked like that before. I don't think it looked bad or anything. I don't think I just think it was like I was the other day when I started. I was like, oh wow, I was like quite big. But what was quite bigger than what I normally was. But it's quite interesting as I remember like when I would watch the ZEZE show, I might even think to myself, oh my God, I wish I was a bit bigger. Like at the time, I wanted to be even more thicker or whatever that was.
Okay.
So I would look at myself and I'd be like, oh my God, I still can, And then when I look back now to how small I've got now, I'm like, oh my God, I was like, I think that was a nice size. Like that was a decent size. Why was you trying to, but that's like I said, if you're seeing thickums everywhere, you're always going to think, like I need to be
like of that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, it always plays a part with everyone, innit? Whatever's in your feed and you're constantly seeing is just gonna become normal.
100%, yeah.
So like seeing a BBL, I've noticed that of recent, it's not actually that crazy now.
Nah,
it's not crazy.
It's done badly. That's it.
Yeah. Only it's done badly. But there was points where it was like you'd be in a party, you see someone, you're like, oh my God, bruv. She's got a BBL. Have you seen there's someone with a BBL in here? It was a thing. Everyone.
And at the time, we assumed these are like 10 bags.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
right.
I feel like at the time they were though. Back in the day,
the going rate must have been way more.
It was expensive back in the day. Now it's like you can go Turkey and get it for like a $5.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
You can finance it as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you can do all of that.
Of course.
Finance anything
companies
these days.
doing it, innit? So
if you got this far, click subscribe.
Alright guys, last week we took a trip to Toka Social with our YouTube members. Shout out to the gang, man. I'm going to show you some footage and tell you how you can become a member. First of all, here's Dre. Up next is Shaz. She was an MVP still, She won a little game for her team. Said no, wasn't stuttering today. He was getting them shots off. Look at him go. Toka Social, thanks for the hospitality. They got great food, good drinks, and also non-alcoholic drinks if alcohol isn't your thing. Barbs did well. She did well. She was repping for her team. She looked tired there. We have to show our star striker. We're gonna sign him. Gonna have a word with his parents. This guy we're getting on our books when that 5-a-side team or maybe 11-a-side team kicks up. It's him that we will be talking to first. There's Fred, the veteran. A little bit off balance there still. Football's not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody. That was a good volley still, but then a little miss. Leo, hands on the head stuff, man. Your wife is watching. Be swiftly. Up next, little 600 points. Who's next? Is it Patrick? Yeah, Patrick. Bit of movement still. Active on his toes and that. That was a miss though. Hit the target, dag. VP, another MVP who's getting it off with, look, outside of the boot and that. What's the volley coming up? No, it's next. The volley's next. There he goes. He's proud of himself. Shout out to the members, man. We did a little doubles as well. Randa and Samson. Shout out to the members, man. You can become a member for as little as £1 a week. Click the link in the description. Join our membership and you can come on some fun trips like this with us and meet Tef. You can meet Tef, man. The famous Tef. Let's go. Shout out to our members. Crazy. What about you guys? Do you think you can live up to who you intend to be? What do you intend to be?
I think I can, just in terms of the fact that I think all I want to do is just be happy and share happiness. Like I've been saying it for a while now, but as I grow up, I'll stop it.
But it's true.
But
though.
yeah,
that was sweet.
It's very simple, like because that's all I want. Like so, it's like if that's all I want, I'm sure there's lots of other people who just want like an escape or to just have fun. You know what I mean? So why can't I be that source of fun or an escape or blah blah blah? So yeah, I think I could do that. Like at first I didn't. Because like especially like when it comes to like streaming and stuff, like that was my way of being like, okay, I'm gonna connect with the community, blah blah blah. But there'll be certain times where I'm like, I just want to play games by myself or whatever, so I won't stream it. But then I realized, bruv, I've been playing games for time. I could have just been online, but I'm literally having fun. Like, just let them watch you do this, because some people, that's all it takes for them to be like, rah, that was sick, blah blah blah. Because there's been times where I've come on and I feel like, my energy was a bit. But somebody be like, yeah, man, W stream. Like, that was sick. Like, you got me free work. And it's like, rah, like, I thought this was kind of, you know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah.
Do I feel like I can live up to the expectation of the man I intend to be? Is that the question? Yes. yeah, I do believe, but I know it will be tough because I think just in my position, being married, family man, and then what I want for myself, what I want for my family, what I want for my wife, I feel like there's a lot that I want, and I have to kind of like break it down a little bit. Like I have to kind of like be like, all right, cool. You was even talking about it recently as well, like just like, you know, 5-year plan. You don't necessarily have to have that, and sometimes people overestimate what they can achieve within a year, but they underestimate what they can achieve in 2 or 3 or whatever it be. So it's like, I know I need to restructure certain things in my mind in order for me to understand that it's achievable. Like, you know, like sometimes you have goals, and I don't know if you do this, but like you might have something mad you need to do in the week, and then you're kind of like, to feel like I've got a W, let me just put an easy one there. And I just strike that one off. Like, went to the shops.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Clean my room.
Yeah.
No, but I've been doing that recently.
Some positive like reinforcement. Let me know like
something in the wash. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah. You won today.
In my head, I could have not done that.
I could have.
I easily could have not done that today.
But
I chose to. Well done, me.
Well done. How did we do it when we used to have to go to the office 5 days a week?
Bro,
no,
bro. But do you know what it is? It's just human behavior. When your back's against the wall, you'll just fucking step up to the plate. Like if someone said, yo, you've only got £10 in your account, make £1,000 right now, you'll probably find a way. You might not get 1,000, but you'll find a way to do something mad.
Do you ever miss the office?
Yeah.
Do you know, I was thinking about this the other day.
Yeah, it's a nice place to be.
And I was thinking I might like get into like doing like consultancy
that would be
or
nice.
something.
Yeah.
So I could go in for like 2 days of the week. Or, do you know what I mean? Because I do actually... I was thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking, I do miss that environment a little bit, and I also do miss a little bit of the structure. Do you know what I mean? I feel like sometimes in our life we don't necessarily like have structure, or you have to make it structure. Do you know what I mean? And for me, I'm not that person. I'm quite laid back. So for me to stick to structure is very difficult. I need someone to be like,
you have to do this.
Yeah. So I was like, I do miss that environment of just even going in, just socializing,
making a tea with a dickhead.
Small talk. You're like your work bestie.
What did you get up to this weekend? Nothing.
They're just talking shit. You can play to your mate. Yeah, I miss it. 100%. I miss it.
But what time do you guys wake up though?
See, it's peak these days.
I wake up when Yasmin wakes up.
What time?
She gets up at like 7.
Okay, cool. And then do you stay up? You take a station, right?
Okay.
Then do you come back and sleep, or do you stay up?
I might go gym. I do whatever I want.
Right.
Whatever my energy level is. I might force myself to gym. Then I can stay. Like my napping habits are horrible though. Yeah. I need to stop napping.
I nap all the time.
It's bad though. It's too much, and I'm deep. It's too much.
But you need it, like.
I need it.
You said you're anemic, no?
Yeah, I am, but like.
Exactly.
So you got him back still. He was like, oh, we would know if you had a filler. I'm telling you, we would know. She said anemic cat.
Thing is, I feel like I've got to like beat it though. Like if I kick naps out of my habit, I feel like I'd beat it. I don't know how to explain it. Like I need to. If I don't nap for 2 weeks, I might not feel the need to. For the rest of the 2 months, for the rest of the year. I love it. But sometimes I'm at three times a day.
Nap 3 times? What?
Well, see, you're thinking like 2 hours.
But how long are the naps?
Like the first one might be 2 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
2 hours.
And then
that's dropping Yasmin, come back, go back to sleep.
And then I might do an hour.
But it's funny because that's what I was...
At what time though?
So I might do the first 2 from like 10 to 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then the next one at like 3:30 to 4. And then maybe one at 7.
Ow! 7 o'clock.
That's why he's
7 o'clock.
That's so
late. Honestly.
But what time are you going to actual bed then?
Maybe like 2, 3.
You know what? There's a lesson to be learnt here.
Yeah.
Just because you're friends, it doesn't mean you're all doing the same thing. Like, everybody needs to understand who they are.
Yeah.
Because I'll be up 3 a.m. banging game with these lot.
Yeah.
I've got 2 kids certified waking up at 6 a.m. And I'll be like, I'm fucked. But I'll be like, we're all fucked.
But you didn't realise Fred was sleeping up till 12.
I didn't realise he's going to fucking go for a nap at 10 a.m. and then go for another one at 3 and then another one at 7. He's got 3 naps. Of course he can bang game with me.
I bet when you want to go, he's like, yo, bro, one more.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we said one more, we did 4 more.
Yeah.
Nah, you
That's
really have
crazy.
I remember in school there was those people that, you know, they'll be laughing and joking, but they're studying at home. Or they're just gifted. They can just go into the exam and just ace it. Like, I remember that. But now, I really realized, I was like, I need to chill on this 3 a.m. stuff. Because it's fucking killing me.
Yeah.
It is killing me,
my
bro.
only day right now where it's like structured is a Monday. But that's what I was saying. Like, I prefer when we don't have recording on a Monday because I'm like, all right, cool. Get up. I'm going to tidy the living room, do the edits. Then I'm free. Because then that means the rest of the week is whatever comes. Isn't it?
The show I hate most, hanging clothes, bro.
Oh, that's the worst.
Sorting clothes and stuff.
In the wardrobe.
In the wardrobe.
Oh, okay, yeah. I hate it as well.
I wake up. See, my body wakes up early. Maybe like, well, I think 7 is quite early, to be fair.
7's early.
My body wakes up around 7, 8 maybe. Do I get out of bed? Absolutely
no.
not. I might stay in bed till about 10. And then I've got...
Fuck. Hours. Lifestyle of the rich and famous. When you're rich and famous.
If I hit these 9 to 5 I'm thinking, you guys are pretty.
What? Wake up at 8 and say, nah.
No, as in my body wakes up, but I don't want to get out of bed. I've already woken up
in this weather as well.
Has like woken me up, if that makes sense. But I'm not ready to leave the bed.
Winter's tough as well. You wake up, it's dark. It's
Winter's
and then basically I'll 10. Then obviously I've got Dave, so I walk Dave sometime. Well, when I have him, which is most times, and I can stretch Dave now to maybe about 11. So then I'll get up, maybe talk to a couple of my tings. Right,
early joints. ZEZE's calling. She's up.
Talk to my babes that like talk early in the morning. Do you know what I mean?
That's my morning babes.
Yeah. And he might be in the gym or something, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I just go for a walk. But then sometimes, like today, I had to take Dave to the vet at 9, so obviously I had to get up earlier. And then depending if I've got filming, I make sure I tell my management I don't like calls before 10 o'clock. I don't understand why anyone wants to talk to you at 10 o'clock in the morning.
We don't set any meetings before 10.
Why would you do that to me? Like, so I don't want 10, 11. I'm happy to take any calls from then. I'm just, do you know what? When I was younger, and I used to have to wake up to school early, I remember that it was a struggle.
It was painful,
I hated it. And I was just like, I remember when I used to be in bed and I'd be like, can't wait till I get to an adult so I don't have to wake up to school. And then I clocked that I used to have to get up extra early to go to work with my mum so that she could drop me to school. Do you know what I mean? I used to, do you understand? You realise, wow, my mum's getting up earlier, even earlier than me to go to work. And I think I decided pretty early on in life that I didn't want to have to wake up early. Like, it's just not something that I like doing. And sometimes people try to shame you about not waking up early, but fuck you hoes.
I like this empowerment.
I feel like a bum. I do sometimes.
No, you're not a bum.
At like 8:30, I feel like a bum.
Fred,
after
how are you a bum?
nap,
Look at your podcast. Are you alright? You're not a bum.
Yeah, I hear it. I'm on that vibe. I'm on that vibe sometimes.
Nah,
but
like, try to make me feel bad. I'm like, well, clearly, I always say this. I am the hardest lazy person. The hardest lazy person. Hardest working lazy person. When I have to do something, today I might have a busy day. I might have filmed before, etc. I'm gonna do it. But if I don't have anything to do tomorrow, brother, I'm staying in my bed all day. I don't give a fuck.
Do that.
I hear you.
You're supposed to do that. If you don't have anything to do, don't do anything.
Why are you making work for yourself?
Listen,
right now?
the best thing about holiday is the fact that you can just sleep in.
Bro.
Like, you're supposed to do what you can't do on a normal day.
Yeah.
And as you're an adult, it tends to be sleeping in because you have to wake up and work.
Yeah, I used to hate going on holiday and doing excursions at 8 a.m. It's like, bro,
that's the
what are we doing here?
Oh my God.
Why are we doing this?
Every time holiday, if it's a 7-day holiday, 3 of the days we can have excursions.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
4 days,
after
we must
PM,
chill. Yeah. I can do one morning one. But
I'll do one
for
morning
them joints, it's by the pool it's just straight room service, or
you have to get on a minibus. Lie me, man.
Oh, I did that in Ghana one time. We was, Ghana.
You got on a minibus in Ghana.
You're out to early hours, well, like almost.
The party.
You're out to whenever, and we was going to see the ancestors. You know, when you go to the castle,
Elmina Castle,
right? And then you have and we went to the 7 Bridges. You know, I don't know if where you walk the 7 Bridges. It's like you walk over like a rainforest, and there's these different 7 bridges that you walk across, and they're obviously really high up, and it's like a really nice. Excursion.
Like wooden bridge with rope.
Yeah. And it's like, it's scared. I'm scared. I don't like those type of things. So it was and apparently the elephants walk across it. So that's how you know they're sturdy. I'm like, I would like to see elephants.
Can I see the elephant
first?
You know, like when I was like, is this safe? He's like, of course. And he's like, and I was like, how safe? He's like, the elephants. I was thinking, I don't know about that.
What kind of elephant,
right,
bro?
You know what I mean? I've never seen an elephant in Ghana, bro.
It's like an elephant man, bro.
We did an excursion. I remember and that whole trip there on the way there, we was just conked out because, and I was thinking, why? Why did we decide to do this? But once you get there, the thing with excursions, even if you wake up really early, like once you get there, usually the early ones are like the best ones because you have to travel far.
They're out the whole day in that.
But when you get there, it's actually really worth it.
Well
it's really
done.
nice. You're so happy that you did it. And you wasn't just doing up partying.
I'm trying to use this all-inclusive wristband, bruv. I'm trying to feel all of that inclusivity, bruv.
Yeah.
Give me a drink now. Now, you see a rainbow drinks on the fucking bar. Give me one of those.
All-inclusive, it's a little bit peak because you've got all-inclusive, you can only eat like 3 times a day.
No, they do the snack bits. They have like random snacks.
Go to the
depends
room,
on the resort they're on. You might depend. Some of them it's
don't
not
included.
Some of them it's not.
But even
you have like
the floating
bakeries
breakfast
and that
was costing like $400, bruv.
Yeah, don't have that breakfast floating though, bruv.
Like I'm talking about those all inclusives like in Turkey where it's like just betting.
Or if you go like Jamaica and that,
those are the best ones.
They have
them man. They're talking about what? Where did you
midday snacks? Oh yeah, they're not.
No,
that's
not all inclusive, bruv.
As soon as they put that food on the water, you was paying for that, big man. That's not part of all inclusive.
$400. Nah.
For what? For the
floating breakfast. I said we're not having it, bruv.
You have to ask how much is the tray?
Not having
for Instagram.
400.
How much is the tray?
Give it to me on the plate,
I was
bruv.
so annoyed.
I'll go underneath.
You know what I mean? If you want.
I'll be under the water.
Word.
Trust me.
I was annoyed.
You can pay me 100. I'll do it.
Nah.
Every day we had to go and get breakfast. I said, look, one day you lot can bring it to us. And you can't really go with the, we just got married vibe. Everyone here just got married.
Yeah, everybody. We hear that all the time. It's the Maldives.
It's everyone's anniversary or they just got married. It's nothing else.
Word. Do you guys steal from hotels?
Yeah, of course.
Like what?
Robes, but they start
Anything.
charging.
He said robes,
I'm not robes or anything like that. Maybe slippers, but I'm a bit of a shook though. I don't like doing things like that. I get scared.
Like you're gonna get caught?
Yeah, or like
I take the shampoo and not use it.
I don't take nothing really.
I don't really. That's the thing. I don't really.
But to shookness, I haven't seen it happen for a long time until we went Toka Social. I'm not gonna bait him out. He knows who he is. One of our members, isn't it? Yeah. Me and Fred went in or whatever because we wanted to validate our tickets. And you
parking?
Can say, parking.
Okay, cool.
At the OT, you'll be like, oh yeah, I was at the cinema.
Yeah.
The guy's like, where's your cinema ticket? Fred was like, bruv, like, we threw it away, innit?
Yeah.
He's like, but we need it. I was like, bro, I didn't know.
Yeah.
What was it? There was a white guy performing or something.
Some cowboy concert.
Yeah.
So there was like 20,000 white people.
Yeah.
I said, what, you think I was with these lot?
Yeah, exactly.
The line started cracking up. Yeah, he said, all right, cool. So he validated my parking, didn't it? I said, all the black people, I was like, come
man.
It was like,
running
all of them are with us, innit?
Yeah.
Bruv, the one person in question,
he's bricking it. Should I do it? What is it gonna?
He was shook.
You're the nigga that'll get caught.
In the end, he's the only one that paid.
No, I'm not like.
You know what's funny?
I'm not like that. I would always try to, handle
try to
something.
Yeah.
But I always just think to myself, is it? I don't know. I just think do I need the dressing gown that badly?
Yeah.
You charged me like £400 for one.
Like, I'm gonna take something.
Yeah, I have to.
I
have to. Dubai, I took little baby slippers. My son, it don't even fit him. But I was like, this is cute as fuck. I'm taking this back home, bruv. I'm taking something.
I'll take a pen. I like the pens.
The pens,
You always need a pen in your bag.
Even a pad. Just that it's, you at the Conrad, Atlantis. I was there. Take this one back, bruv.
Can we get back to like Tenerife's and that?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
You see, like the white people, they will run a Tenerife
Yeah.
Canary.
Yeah,
We always have to do Dubai and
Oh no, yeah.
a little £300
I'll
holiday.
go on one of those still.
Can we get back to it?
Listen,
I was about to.
and
book
that's what
it.
I'm saying. They're all inclusive. Is
Yeah.
all inclusive. They'll have like random tea time at 3 p.m. and you go and you get your ice cream and then you go and get your little chicken on, like all these things. They do that. They don't play about.
Lifestyles finished.
Because they know.
Finished.
No, do you know what you got? You got to go to the all-inclusive places. I think that are catered to families because they know that
Those
the
are good
Kids need to eat.
Those
during
are
the
the
day,
Adults
and that's
only.
why.
It's just alcohol.
Yeah.
Those are the good joints.
That's the one.
Yes.
No fruits.
Those are the good joints. They be providing for you. So I'm gonna have some hot water, please. They'll be there.
And then you get
They
some
know you
random
need
nuggets and hot dogs sometimes.
Yeah. But the thing is, when I was in Dubai, they were like, obviously certain restaurants, like, they know we got wealthy people here. We don't want you running around with your kids, bro. They're like, after 6 p.m, no kids. They're like, fucking hell.
So
we have to
be
be
them.
bruv, you're just not allowed to go to that restaurant.
I'm sorry, I love
So
that.
it's only if you, but it's like the ones that you might want to go to, they'll be like 7 p.m, 8 p.m, no more kids.
Does the hotel have like childcare?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of, but I wouldn't trust
Because
them.
Dubai is the type of place to have that.
Possibly.
Anyway, I'd say Dubai.
Yeah, possibly. But they're a bit strange. Like, not they, but there was some people that were strange in the hotel. Like, there's one girl, apparently, like, obviously my daughter, like, just ran off at one point. And then, like, some lady, obviously, like, you know, someone might stop someone and kind of be like, oh, where's the parent? And then I think she's like picking her up and taking pictures.
Hey.
And then obviously by the time like we've got to her, she's like in this lady's arms, like obviously she's happy as hell. Like, and lady's like she saw my neighbor's daughter and was like, oh my God.
Another one.
Another one. She was like, whoa, you guys are so beautiful. And it was like, this is strange. I don't know if this is a vibe of taking a picture like, hey, they're in room 324. Come and get the kid. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. You're taking a picture, but I don't know how far this goes. Like, what are you doing with that picture?
Yeah.
Because
you're gonna. Because really, let's be honest, they're probably gonna. Even if it's not a malicious thing, you're taking the pictures to show to someone.
Yeah,
In this
I was
day
with
and
black
age,
people.
You got group chats.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna end up in a group chat now.
Yeah.
More,
Very,
like,
very
randomers
random.
That now know what your child looks like.
Yeah, it's so random. So it's like, I wouldn't go for like childcare in a hotel. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's a bit scary. So
Yeah,
I do
man.
like that though, because I'm not gonna lie. If I don't have kids, so
Yeah.
you know, sometimes I'm like, fuck them kids. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the restaurant and hear. All
It was
this
mad.
stuff. Do you
It
know what
was
I mean?
mad.
So, and I think on holiday as well, especially like obviously
Everyone's paid to be here.
that and like at certain time the kids get tired, innit? Bless
Yeah.
them. They're tired by 7 o'clock. They've had a long day, so there's probably a lot of crying going on. A lot of like, I'm annoyed.
They
I
go-
just wanna go to
when
my
they
room.
get
And obviously, they're kids. That's what they should do.
Yeah.
But they can do that. You know, I don't want to be having dinner and.
I don't
have
get
dinner.
that. You know, like some people get frustrated with kids on a plane that cry, or I've never seen like a seat kicker.
Woo.
But I don't. Not that I don't mind kids crying. Like it's a kid. Like
Yeah.
Have you experienced it?
But if you,
yeah, I've experienced kids crying on a plane.
Damn.
Yeah, but if you were like knackered and you couldn't sleep, because me, I could sleep through that, so that's why I don't mind it. But I know, like my missus, she can't just sleep through a crying baby. Do you know what I mean? So she'll be like, "Oh my God, did you hear that child?" Like, I'm like,
I think for me, it's dependent. As in, like, I can be tolerant if it's not an unruly child. You know, like there's some, if it's a baby and they're crying.
Now we have to ask, why are your headphones not noise cancelling?
Today. Get
JBL.
Why is your headphone not cancelling?
But sometimes, I think it's sometimes I don't always want to like have my headphones on. I might not want to have them on. I might know whatever. So I just think it's dependent on the child. If I can tell it's just a child being a child, as in they're tired or whatever, then you'll understand.
They're restricted.
But if I can see that you have no control over your child, and that's why your child is running riot, then I think I will start to feel a certain type of way, like control your child. But if it's a 4-year-old just being a 4-year-old, then you got to be tolerant. There's nothing you can do. And
it's the no. If I start hearing no, then I know this child's not listening because he's saying no.
I've learned so much, man. There's so many times I've seen a child wild out, and I'm like, you
could
niggas
never
can't
be me. And then here you are.
God. I spoke to my friend, he said, there wasn't a day after nursery, her back wasn't on the concrete. She's just laying down, kicking it. And you're thinking, Jesus, like, this is me in front of the whole fucking nursery. Only my child has done this. What do I look like?
The floor, just,
do you know what I mean?
Want to go home, or?
Yeah, just be like, I don't know. I just don't want to go home, or I'm just not on it. Like, they're very emotional, but they don't have to express themselves all the time. But in Dubai, we let them run wild at one point. We said, fuck that. We was in the restaurant, gave them their YouTube and that. They were tired, but we was having a good time. And then there was a point, there's a point when everyone's drinking and it's like you get a hint of awareness. Just a little hint of like sobriety where you look around, you're like, we're the loudest niggas in here. Kids is all jumping on the fucking chairs. This one's here, this one's there. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm on holiday. Fuck it. I don't know these niggas. I paid my money. You paid yours. It's up to you. You can leave if you want. Fuck it. I'm here. Crazy. And the fucking restaurant was loud as hell. People giving stares. I was like, fuck this shit. We're here.
Did you take Plant-Made to Dubai?
I did. I did take Plant-Made to Dubai because we do have the ones that are under 100 mil. And obviously, I was there for 7 days. So I put that in my what's the luggage that you check in? So I checked that in. Do you know about Plant-Made?
I use Plant-Made.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been using Plant-Made for a while now.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought. I listen. I always. If I see something and I think it's gonna be good, and then on top of that, it's like a black woman that started her business. I'm always gonna support. Like I will always try to do that 100%. So amazing. I think I've got the water thing, drizzle. Yeah. And then I bought the duo, the drizzle and the inches thing, and then I saw the Pro Inches came out.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I got the Pro Inches. And I think the Pro Inches for me, I can see more of a result with the Pro Inches than I did with the normal inches. But I did see, but I feel like the Pro Inches definitely, I can see it quicker. More, yeah. It's a quicker thing, but I like it. It's really, the packaging is nice. The product's good.
Oh, I love that. What's your hair journey like right now? Are you sure? You used to be short.
Short. I think at the moment, it's like... It's a decent length at the moment, I would say, but I don't really have it out that much. I always have braids or I have it in a weave, but it's good. I'm happy to. I just don't like having my hair out, and this is always a discussion because I'm lazy, and I'll admit it. Like I'm very lazy. Yeah. I don't want my hair's not relaxed either, so it would be it's natural, so it's gonna take longer. It's not like I don't have to be fair, once I wash it and then it does go quite straight because of the years of like probably putting relaxer and keratin and all those type of things and whatnot. But it's all right. It's fine. I don't really I'm not like one of these girls that are like, oh my God, you need to love your hair and all these things. I don't really care. Yeah, like I feel like every woman, your own thing, whatever makes you feel confident, confident, whatever you want to do. Sure. I know there's always this discussion about black women and why you natural hair and weave and all these things and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, shut up.
Yeah, like, mind your business, man.
It's up to you. Just whatever you want to do it.
If you seen a black woman comb her hair, you'd realize why she'll put it in a room rather do like a certain hairstyle.
And I'm just, like I said, I'm lazy. But I think in the summer, I think I will. And I also know that when I take it out and I have it natural, all I'm going to do is tie it back.
Yeah.
Like I'm just going to tie it back. Like I'm not going to have it down because I don't like it. I'm not going to have it. I don't want it to be down. Do you know what I mean? But it's just going to be in a ponytail. How boring. Do you know what I mean?
You're still looking after it to a degree though, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I always get treatments.
You.
Like my hair, I go to the hairdresser, always get treatments. My hairdresser's really good. And my hair's coloured as well. So I have to make sure like this colour is the colour of my hair. Like my actual
natural.
I've done the whole thing.
Oh wow.
No, so I did the whole. When I did it, I got not natural. I got it.
Oh, you got it.
So I did everything. Cool. So I went ginger maybe about a year ago. And coming up over a year, and I just coloured all my hair. And so I have to make sure I look after it and keep it fine because it will get dry and it's all my hairdresser's really good. She keeps it nice and healthy when it's come out. When it comes out of the braid, I'm like, oh yeah, it's doing what it's supposed to do. And then I cover it back up again because I don't want Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you're on a hair journey anyway, you guys already know. Sponsored by Plant Made. They look after us, so we're looking after you. You get 15% off if you use our code. Click the link in the description, scan that QR code. You can check us out doing our model behavior. There's also more things coming. There's more things coming.
Special things coming.
Because we're ambassadors, we know exactly what's coming.
So you guys put it in your beards and stuff?
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I've been using. I'm using that all the time. Right now, I'm using Drizzle and I'm using Roots now. I feel like that has actually been really good for myself because I'm just on maintenance. Of recent, I'm actually not cutting my beard at all. Like, I'll just trim the sides and just like snip it down to make it look neat. But I'm just using Roots right now because I just like the way it smells. I like the way it feels.
I like Roots a lot.
So that's what I'm currently doing. I'm just on maintenance. But yeah, there's loads of things there for you, whether it's skincare, you can be using liquid gold or grain, which is to be used in a bath to scrub and, you know, just get yourself clean and, you know, get that dead skin off as well. So yeah, you got a chance to win some Plant Made a bit later.
Oh, yes, honey.
Yeah,
I love it.
indeed.
I love it.
Indeed,
Anything
indeed.
free, I'm happy to have it.
I infamous love a free joint.
No,
We're horrible.
Saying that though, I have like started not taking stuff because it just gets ridiculous. Like, especially like clothes and things like that. Like the other day, somebody wanted to send. They already had sent something, and it was like, "Oh, just does she want these as well?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And then I thought, I actually don't have anywhere to put them. Like they're gonna come, and I'm not even gonna. I probably won't even wear them.
I have to get new hangers.
Yeah, like this, or find a place to put these shoes now, and it's all these things. And I just thought it can become quite excessive.
Just got bare shit around.
But I love a charity run though.
Oh, I love a charity. I feel like I'm like shedding weight. Like I'm getting rid of like past demons as well.
Oh wow. Do
you know what I mean?
That's intense, isn't it?
It's intense,
that's
but
deep, bro.
You know, it's like I feel like not clothes have spirits, but it's like when you're getting rid of something.
From your exes.
No, nobody said exes. No one said exes.
I mean, when you said past demons, that's what my brain went.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I could have done a crime. I could have done a booting in the
trainers. I had a trainers for ex for a minute, and I did them eventually. He was like,
"Have I got anything from
like?
ex?
Am I being rude? Like,
no, I don't feel like I don't.
Can I?
Oh, I do have something from ex, but it's Louis, so I'm keeping it.
That's what I feel.
Nah, that's different.
And it's 11. It's 11 good.
Unless it doesn't. For me, I feel like unless it doesn't fit anymore,
it was
whatever.
shoes.
The joints that don't fit, you got to get rid of
them. Unless it's something sentimental.
Do I have anything?
No, sentimental. You have to get rid of.
That's what I'm saying. Let's like if I was wearing like a necklace from them,
get rid of
that's
that.
crazy. But if it's bust down, you can keep it.
110. Definitely. You better fucking believe it.
You got you that.
Nah, man. If it's bust down or something, you have to get that like taken apart and made into something else. Like
melt it down.
Melt it down. We're both
melt it
keeping
down.
this.
You can't melt down diamonds, can you?
No,
exactly. I'm just
what
saying.
about
Like,
if your ex got you a pet?
Damn.
No, I'm just asking.
Okay, I was thinking this Dave
people...
pet from. Because you said you don't have Dave all the time. Who's he with?
No. As in sometimes he goes to my mum's, but more times I have him. But when I did get him, it wasn't. I mean,
Someone put the bill for Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got Dave, and then someone was like, "Hey, I'll pay for it."
What do you want for your birthday? And I said, "I want a dog." He said, "How much is the dog?" And I told him how much the dog was, and then he said, "Here's the money."
I think a pet you can keep.
Okay, well you have to. You can't just get rid of the pet. Like.
No, but that's what I mean. But to be fair, I don't really ever tell that to people. Now I have.
Yeah.
But when
I was thinking, who the fuck? Who got you this dog?
A lot of people say, "Oh, when did you get him?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I got him there." But also, I don't say it to guys because I feel like guys would feel weird about it.
Why?
Or why your ex got you a pet.
I mean,
and they feel like maybe there's some sort of attachment there. I don't know.
Because it's like it's a living, breathing being. Is it
Yeah.
a being? But
Yeah,
whatever,
it's still
like,
being, yeah.
The attachment is different than like clothes. Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
Why are you attached to this?
But he might spite the dog.
If
like,
you're not a dog owner,
not even cute like that.
I don't really include it because he said, "What do you want?" I told him what I want, and he gave me the money. So I don't feel like
He didn't
if
get
he
Dave
turned
for
up
you.
with the dog
Yeah,
to my
yeah,
thing, then I
very
feel like
different.
It's different. But he was like, "What do you want?" And I just said, "I
You
want
got the
your
dog on consignment, basically.
Yeah, he would like it wasn't. He didn't think. Oh,
I tell you what,
a
car, you can't. You have to sell the car.
What?
If, like, your
Nah,
ex got
that's
you a car,
impossible.
That's
get a new car.
Are you
No.
buying
So
a
that
new
you
car?
beat your cheeks in his car or something.
Hey,
right?
he beat the
Okay,
cheek
okay,
somewhere.
Like new, if it's a bed like that you was living in with your partner for like 3 years, we're gonna get a new bed now.
If you moved in.
No, I just get new sheets.
Well, we're gonna get a new mattress, man. minimum. Sheets isn't enough.
Let's look at the state of the mattress.
Memory foam. So I'm sleeping in his patch.
Man said memory foam. He's moving like he's on.
To your body
He's moving like he's on QVC. You know the telly shopping when they got the joint with the guys on his side, down, like, the bed's all
the patch is all big around you and that is looking all hench around.
That's actually a good point. I never thought of that.
If it's memory foam, I hear you still.
She had a BBL, the cheeks ain't fitting it.
Let's look at them and said, can man reset this?
You see, Fred was trying to do indirect. He said, "Me had a BBL." And it's like, all right, I get it.
He said 2-1.
I understand. I get it. Fine. Jesus,
the memory foam can go. I hear you.
His old sweat and that. Nah, come on.
Yeah.
What about if you just flip the mattress?
Flipping the mattress is like a new bed sometimes.
No,
I might do that when I go home.
Or
I
you
ain't flip the mattress at the
or do you
time.
know what makes it a new bed?
A mattress topper.
Mattress topper.
Oh my God! With the
Game
cushion.
changers.
Oh shit!
Oh, I would say,
Like-
literally, they're the best things ever.
Listen.
My mattress was getting a little bit, and I was thinking, I'm going to buy a new one. And then I thought, I haven't had this mattress that long to buy a new one. Do you get what I mean?
tweeted, like, how often should you change your mattress?
I think it's I heard it was every like 5 to 10 years or something.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because more time you got like 10-year guarantees as well.
Yeah.
Like, at least wait till the guarantee. Man,
But
take
this
3
is
years.
Because
Man.
I got mine from Simba or one of them mattresses, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But they email me every month. So I'm like, bruv, you know I just bought one from you. Why you email, like, how many
Just
mattresses?
in
They're
case.
thinking, how many beds have you got in your house?
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, what? Am I supposed to re-up every year or something? Like, what's going on in that? Like,
Oh, mattress topper slaps.
can you flip a memory foam mattress? Because isn't it the memory foam's at the top? No, like have you ever unzipped?
It depends.
It depends on what kind of memory foam mattress you got, but I wouldn't
this
flip
one that
that.
looks like it's like a panda in the side. Like it's quite. It was about 150. It
What, the
wasn't
panda
too
on
bad.
the strip. That
It's
goes...
like a look. It's actually just got like a panda on the side. I can't remember. I think it is panda. I think it might be so. But it was absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe it when I got that shit and I put it on my bed. I was like, this has changed my life.
Oh, the topper.
The topper,
I thought you were saying the mattress was 150 for a second.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say, listen, maybe.
Oh, listen, not the mattress. No, but shall I tell you where I did?
Amazon sort it out.
My mattress from though.
Where?
I did get my mattress from off the back of a lorry though. I did.
You did?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
friend.
but that don't mean
my
that it wasn't a good mattress,
No,
though.
it's a good mattress.
Yeah.
It was. You could. We googled it. We
Proper
found
joint.
out what
Yeah,
it was. It was
yeah.
like a
Thick.
grand almost.
Yeah, heavy.
Yeah, it was heavy.
Yeah.
We went to. She was outside Tesco's. You know, the back of the lorry guys, or who they was like, "You want a mattress?" And she remembered that I was literally moving into my new place, so it came at the literally.
What
at
a
the perfect,
friend.
I know. I don't talk to her anymore, but she was a good friend at the time.
Oh.
And then she was like, yo, do you need a mattress? And I was just like, yeah, actually I do. I was looking to buy one. So like, the guy selling a mattress, I've Googled it. It's a good one. Like, it's all right. And she's like thorough with that type of thing. She's not like, she knows their shit as well. She's like, I've checked it. It's a good mattress. I was like, how much he said it for? I think it was like 200 or something. Like when you looked online, it was like 999 or something. Like, it was ridiculous. So it's a good mattress. But after a while, like you said, your bum cheeks change things. Do you know what I mean? My little tiny they start changing things.
I know, man.
Do you know what I mean? So the mattress topper, oh my God.
That
if you
slaps.
get a mattress topper.
Because right now, that's why in the morning I usually roll over to Yasmin's side because my dent is bigger, innit? And I don't like sleeping in my dent sometimes, like in the day. I need it to be a bit more firm for my sleeps.
Right.
That's just messing up her patch, man.
Not the
Finishing her.
napping.
You know?
She's sleeping in a swallowed bed.
It's too old
I
napping.
can't nap on my side, so I don't think I can flip it because then it's not. I don't think it's memory foam on the other side. It's like
Maybe
it's
not.
3 separate layers. Like you can.
Oh,
take
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know.
So I'm
It
like,
won't be.
I need my equilibrium back. I'm not sure I like this mattress like this.
Yeah,
no
get
more.
a topper.
Yeah.
A topper.
Maybe,
You need a topper.
maybe like, I don't know, maybe find another place to have your naps. Maybe you don't sleep
What,
in
on
the
the
bed
couch?
for naps. Like maybe it's the couch.
Yeah.
Wait, you go to your bed to have a nap?
That's a serious joint.
This is serious.
He's
you know?
serious about
a nap
that
for me is wherever I am, I fell asleep.
Right.
Napping, you are going to sleep.
It's calculated.
This is too calculated to be a nap, man.
It's like, oh, 1 o'clock, time to go.
That's Alexa. Set the
Yeah,
alarm.
he sleeps like a woman, bro. That's how women do things. Women love sleep. Bro.
I love it. Yeah,
He
during the
sleeps
day.
like
Crazy.
Mandy does. She said, I'm going to nap. She'll go upstairs and enjoy herself, bro.
I'll
Wow.
open the blinds as well so I don't get too carried away.
Oh,
Let the sun in a little
Yeah, you
bit.
gotta let the sun in a little bit.
See,
So
I'm the
when it comes
opposite.
like to a certain point, that's when the sun's on me. I know it's toasty. I have to get up.
Yeah.
don't set alarms.
I didn't know you
Do you ever just work from bed?
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't. Never.
Oh, you never?
Never.
Oh, you.
I wanna.
Responsible.
But you know what it is? It's not even that. Yeah. It's because I've heard of people losing the association of sleep with their bed because they do everything in their bed, whether it be they work and then they struggle to sleep. I'm not saying I would, but I just want my bed to be for sleeping. So when I lay in it, I just think of sleep.
Yeah, like you don't have a TV in your room.
Yeah, I don't even have a TV in my room. I did that purposefully. I said, I'm not putting a TV here
in my room, but that's because like my flat is a reasonable size, and it's just like how many TVs
are you gonna have?
It's for one person, so it's like, why would I?
Yeah, just go to the living room, innit?
Yeah, like my living room, my bedroom are literally right next to it. Like, come on. And then my thing was, I'll just buy an iPad. So if I want to watch something in bed,
I watch it.
I'm a little bit conscious of as well of not having two TVs in like such a small space.
Yeah, but you live by yourself.
Yeah.
I need to sometimes not watch Real Housewives.
Right,
so
you're
I
watching
need somewhere
TV,
else to go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we found that TV, boy.
No more. Hey, but with Plant Made, make sure you click the link in the description.
Yes.
Or scan the QR code. Tem.
Indeed.
Introduction.
Yeah, indeed. 90s Baby Show. My name is Temi Alchemy.
I'm Fred Santana.
Got a shoot in the house.
Yeah.
He might be watching TV about how to shoot niggas. I don't know what he's been researching or been looking at, but just be careful because he's got that Lumix or that Canon on him. And that's where we're doing all that shooting and all that shit in the studio. I love the backup. I love the support. Nigga overseas, underseas, or God in him, whatever God. It's my nigga VP in the cut. That's a scary sight.
Yo.
And we got the lovely, gorgeous, our sister. Actually, this is your second time here as
well.
well. Yeah. Shout you out. We got ZEZE MILLZ in the house.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Been a long time.
Been a long
time.
I came when I first had Dave.
Yes. I remember that. You came when we was in the basement.
Yeah, and he wasn't even trained yet, and I was so worried about.
He pissed on our floor.
He did.
Yeah, that's because he wasn't. We were training him, and he was getting that.
Yeah. Shout out to Dave. He's been a little hoe today as well. Have you seen him going around?
Yeah. He's got free lunch from everybody now.
You stank hoe. He's a HEUX though. He ain't that HOE though.
I feel like
he's a her.
He looks a bit tired, and I might need to take him for a walk. He seems to be looking at me like,
I ain't gonna walk you, bruv. He's looking at me like, yo, walk on.
Does he need a toilet or anything?
Not. I mean, he
chilling?
You'll probably scratch the door.
He won't do it unless, like, for him to pee or poo, he'd have to be like desperate.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He went. We did. I took it, but the only thing is because the walk this morning was quite short. So sometimes if my walk is short and he doesn't get to like. Because I had to take him to the vet this morning.
Yeah.
Because his leg was hurting him.
He's licking my finger. Does that mean he's hungry?
I mean,
no, it's just...
it's like a kiss. It's like him saying
okay.
Nice, but also you might have something... Did you eat something before?
No.
It might just be a smell that he likes. That he likes, he's enjoying.
Look at mine.
He's like,
scones, right? Okay, cool.
Cherry scones. Is it mad? I was eating it just like raw out of the packet.
Cherry scones?
That's calm.
Yeah. What's a cherry scone?
Did you have butter?
Scone with like cherries in it.
No,
what?
butter.
Like the glacier cherries?
Scones are very dry.
Is it? Yeah, they are very dry.
No, you need to at least warm it.
Did you have drink?
No.
You just
he didn't even have butter. He didn't have butter, nothing.
It's made with butter. The thing is,
don't say that. Don't say that.
Is it not?
It's like all butter scones, but I don't mean that it's not dry, bruv. That butter's not fresh, bruv. But I could do it, but it would be rough.
I need a drink at least.
No, I don't think I had a drink.
He's there getting it out of his teeth.
This guy's a serious uckers, you know. He's just lubricating his own throat.
Can't lie, bro. I've learnt some things about you. Free nuts and scones, dry scones.
This is something else I need to ask you. You see Oxtail?
Yes.
Have you ever had just ox?
I think Oxtail.
The tail of the ox.
I thought an oxtail is actually not an oxtail. Sorry, I thought an ox is a cow.
Basically.
Yeah, it's like basically like a big cow.
But is it?
Okay.
We're in dangerous territory.
I don't even want to say anything because I don't even know what's going on.
You're in the best position to say something.
I don't know what oxtail is. But should we?
No,
Google?
it's oxtail.
Should we? It is oxtail. But you're basically saying
what is an ox? Basically, is the question.
But he says an ox is a cow.
No, I said it's like a big cow.
No. I
said it's like a big cow. That's what I said.
He is. You're right. An ox, also known as a what's that thing?
Don't know.
As a bullock.
Bullock, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're right. It is a big old cow.
Nah,
it's not really though.
No, but I didn't say it is a big cow. I said it's like a big cow.
So what's
There's
the
ox versus cows.
It's not a cow.
I didn't say it's a cow. I said it's like a big cow.
Yeah, okay, like a big cow.
Okay,
Yeah.
so but like, do we have like ox body as well in that, like, or only the oxtail is?
No, you must be able to eat ox. That's really interesting. I wonder what the ox tastes like, because oxtail is dumb. So that means the ox would probably
the way that meat falls off the bone. Pause. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
It's nice.
like that. I remember there was one time there was I think I said to somebody like, do you give head? And then there was like,
that's rough.
I clean yeah, like I eat oxtail, like I like Leander pumps like I clean oxtail, like he just as in he devours it, he cleans it, he's gonna go in. He might even be
sexy?
Like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Was that sexy though? Like,
I was saying this earlier. I feel like no, because I didn't like him. But if I thought he was nice and I was attracted to him, I'd be like,
you would have been turned off.
no,
I'd be like,
think about the way you eat oxtail.
I'll be like,
you know what?
Really?
The worst thing is shy head. Who wants shy head?
Okay, I
don't
hear
want
it.
no
I
guy
hear
being
it.
like.
Yeah.
So if you're telling me you're gonna nyam my puts like you nyam oxtail, I'm gonna be like, yo,
yeah,
you are gonna devour.
Do you know the price of oxtail?
I'm saying.
Do you know what's funny?
Is the oxtail when you got the little hole in it sort of thing and you just suck that little bit?
What, the marrow?
I don't know what it is, but there's a pause.
You are dangerous territory right now.
There's a little thing inside of it, pause, that you could just...
I don't like
talking. Do you lot suck marrow?
No, I don't do that.
No, not marrow.
It makes me feel a bit sick still.
Anyway,
because it's not meat. But
I
apparently it's
eat
really
anything.
good for you. They
I
say
suck anything, to be fair.
There you go.
You
That's
suck
the
anything.
spirit.
Fair enough. The thing is,
Within reason.
Within reason.
I like you.
The funniest thing that I've noticed about the funniest thing I've noticed about what you said is that you asked the man, does he give head?
Yeah.
Even though you're not attracted to him. This is crazy.
Well, it was like...
You're just leading him on.
He gave you the best possible answer.
He thought, shit, what's going to make me be able to give her head?
Kind of, well, I mean, he probably thought I was nice or whatever, but it was always, it was always like a, like a cool
like
situation.
We would never ever.
Yeah, it was, we never like,
you would never
went
get
on dates or anything like that. It was just, we might talk, or he was a friend of a friend as well. So you know those ones where you'd only see him when I went to was around her. Like, if that makes sense. It wasn't like a, but yeah, he said that, like, yeah, I'll like nyam it like an oxtail. I'm gonna devour that shit.
Damn.
Wow.
That's the type of talking you want to be talked to. I think that makes sense.
That's all right.
Do you know what I mean?
I get it. I absolutely get it. That's crazy.
What's dating like for you then? Like,
Dead.
is it?
Dead.
Is it changed because you're ZEZE or?
I guess so, but I think, yeah, it probably has. I think people are maybe a little bit more wary. Not, I don't know if weary is the right word, but they probably, I don't know, they probably think anytime something goes wrong, I'm gonna tweet about it, or something like that. Or they got this thing. No, because when I've
never seen CZ say
I haven't.
About
Thank
the
you.
relationship.
I haven't. Yeah.
Also, when guys, it almost pisses me off when guys say that, because I think, brother, you're not even that important for me to even be having like. Do you understand what I mean?
People be doing that. They'll be like, don't put this on the podcast. It wasn't even that funny.
Right, do you know what I mean?
It wasn't even good math
anyway.
Yeah,
Right,
it wasn't
you know
even
what?
good material like
it's
that.
just so annoying. So yeah, they think that, and then I think also they just think that I've got loads of options, if that makes sense.
Right, so they're scared to.
Yeah, and then I think also the type of options that they think I have is another thing. So I think they think like the caliber of men is gonna be like, you know, the rappers and all that type of thing.
Yeah, but they're accessible to you.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
Yeah. But they
so
assume that
the person's not wrong.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But I don't want to be with those people. So your everyday guy, not everyday guy, but the guy that is not in the spotlight, they always gonna think you want to be with the guy in the spotlight. So then they don't approach you. They don't want. They think they almost think like, no, I'm not good enough, but they think that I'm not gonna want to be with them because they're not in the spotlight, or
and
they're
their
not in my
lifestyle's
world,
very
or
different.
their lifestyle, all that type of thing. Which is actually no, I would prefer to do that. But then again, like you said, that comes with its own things, because I literally just having this conversation with Brenya, that then you date these guys and they're always going to feel a certain type of way about you being around those guys, like all the time. So, and I get it. Do you know what I mean? If I was a woman that wasn't in this world and I was dating a guy that was, and he was constantly around bad girls all the time, and girls that I look on the Instagram and I think, oh my God, she's so dope. Do you know what I mean? You are. It's a natural thing. I think we should normalize that. I think being insecure is normal.
But
like,
very normal.
Does
our industry like shag like that? I don't think
no,
it's very little in comparison to the amount people probably think.
That's what I'm saying. They all have this, they all think like when we go to these parties, it's like these
it's not America.
It's definitely not America.
Everyone's like
America's a bit different.
It's like it's not that. You know what I mean? It's not that.
In England, we still have shame.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, but it's that, I agree with that, but it's also the sense of like, in America, a girl will actually get a Bentley or fucking a fucking celebrity.
Yeah, that's very true too.
They're not getting that.
Yeah.
They're not getting that.
And
like
also, the men in America are a lot more understanding as well. They're a lot more liberal.
Yeah. They don't care that you've had sex with their friends.
Right.
It's culture.
It's like what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
And if it, like they might they'll come with you to the parties, but the guy over here doesn't want to come. Nah, I'm not coming. You know what I mean? I don't want to be there. I don't want to be around, like, because he's gonna feel whatever he's gonna feel. So it's really,
he's gonna see man with 10 chains and he's gonna be like,
I ain't got one chain.
It is. And then also, like, even when you do date in this world, in our world, it's always like just complicated. I think you always just see there's always. Like, I don't think I could do anyone in our world again, because first of all, I'm hella jealous. I'm a really jealous person. Oh my God, I'm really jealous. I'm really territorial. And obviously, when you like someone, you think everyone likes them. So you see them talking to a girl, they look over familiar. Now my eyes twitching. Now I'm trying to figure out how you know this girl, why you know this girl, why is she laughing so much? Why are you laughing so much? What's going on here? Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I'm never going to know. Do you know what I mean? Because you probably might have done something with her in the past. And that's the thing as well. Our scene is very ancestral. Do you know what I mean? You can't help it. So every you're linking the guy that you're acquainted, and everyone also thinks they're friends. You're not my brethren. I don't give a shit. If I get your number in my phone, I'll take your man. Not I'll take your man, but I will date your ex. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but there's all these like girl codes. You shouldn't do this because I used to. And it's like, if you're not in my phone book, I don't have girl code to you. I wouldn't take anyone's man. I shouldn't say take a man. I meant like I would date
your partner.
I hear that.
But here in like, because why not? If you're not my mate.
Yeah, I hear that.
Just gotta say hello to you. We're not mates.
Yeah.
Very true.
Very true. I don't see a problem with that though.
But women do. It's always like, and also actually no, not women. I think men are worse.
Really?
Men will not date a girl just because you used to chat to his mate and nothing ever happened.
Yeah, if nothing ever happened, that's different. But obviously, if something happened,
as in, even some man, they will be like, "Oh, so what, used to talk to him? Yeah. Oh, how many times did you go out with him? Oh, we went out a few times." And then what? Oh, yeah. What happened? No, we never had sex, but maybe a few things happened. For them, it's
like a finger.
I don't know, maybe like a touch or something. I don't know. I mean, come on, we're all grown.
Yeah, but I don't want to like fingers where I join the line. If you grabbed your bum with consent, cool.
Fingers?
Yeah, you can't finger someone. Nah.
That's a bit childish.
It's a bit raw as well. It's too horny as well.
What, fingering?
Yeah,
I don't want to know someone.
It's a bit horny. It's too horny.
That
means it was like
liberal,
we couldn't beat, but it was like we had to do something. Do you know what I'm saying? We had to do something.
Why didn't you beat?
Put your finger inside me.
So would you prefer her to beat?
Nah, but this is where I draw my like. You can kiss.
So what about kissing? Kissing's fine.
Kiss is alright. That's alright.
Yeah, but then how are you even gonna know if she's telling you the truth?
You don't
with the kiss.
With any.
Lie to me. If you lie to me, lie to me.
It's up to you. You're the one that's supposed to sell it to me. You're supposed to lie to me if you want us to progress. Lie to me.
I feel like I just don't think you need to know anything.
Yeah.
No.
If I wouldn't ask. No. Actually, because there was a girl, that had sex with one of my not like direct friend.
Yeah.
But pause.
Yeah.
He's not your direct friend, but now you're going to make you probably didn't get with her because
it's like
he's non-direct friends.
Yeah, but it's one friend away.
Yeah,
so
like, it's one person removed.
It's
not
one
even
person.
that deep.
It's
One
person
removed.
removed.
It's not that deep,
bro. Now we're at barbecues and he's there too, and I'm man. I'm childish. Maybe I am, but maybe if it was 2-3 friends removed, cool.
Yeah, but the problem is
one.
the world now and socials. Everybody feels like one person removed.
Yeah.
Everyone
100%.
feels like they know
100%.
everyone. Like that's what I mean.
True.
You don't even chat to the guy, but because you say hello to him at the gym, now we can't be together because I went on a couple of dates with him, and but it feels weird. Would you don't even have his number?
But again,
do you have that man's number?
I got his Instagram.
That's what I mean.
That means nothing, man. That means nothing. Honestly, man.
Listen, it's one friend removed.
I hear it.
If it was 2,
Childish.
If it was 2,
I hear it. It's a boundary.
If you don't have their number, they're not your mate, and you don't need to worry about.
He's not my mate.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not my mate.
My thing is, you understand they had a past.
Yeah, I just couldn't.
So what does the past matter though?
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't want to know.
How about
now? I know
you
it's ruined. You should have never let me find out.
You look at it. Maybe it's the way you look at it.
She told me.
Dead. She shouldn't have told you.
Yeah, it's her fault.
Okay.
I'm only telling if somebody asks. I'm not gonna deliver the information.
No, yeah,
that's
great.
I had no
somebody
idea.
says to me,
do you know da-da-da? It's like, yeah, I know him, da-da-da.
Yeah, it's shooting yourself in the foot.
I do hear it though, because sometimes.
Why did you tell me that?
How?
He's come to comfort you. He felt your pain still.
In her defense, I do feel like some women do feel like, and I've had this thing before, and I think I've learnt the hard way. Do you know what I mean? She's not going to do that again. She won't tell another guy that again. No. Sometimes we do feel like it's just better to be honest. So that if you do bump into the guy, like you said, it's highly unlikely that it would ever come up, but our imaginations are going to run wild. What if they're at a party and then he says that, and then you're like, so then we just offer up the information because we actually think we're doing the right thing. Like, I'm letting you know, like, just the right thing. But look at the consequences there.
And that's what was
supposed
to happen.
You get it? That was supposed to happen. We was never supposed to date. We was never supposed to date.
Obviously you're married now, but I'm saying if you didn't know that, then it wouldn't have changed. What if you what about, can it ever be like you're seeing a girl for 7 months, and then you really like her now, and then she tells you, do you think you can look over it because you know her for 7 months?
Yeah, that's too late now. Or do you think
it was the time period, like maybe she told you later, you wouldn't have cared about because it was early stage, you're like, fuck that. No, I don't care anyway.
You wouldn't cut somebody off because in 7 months, for me anyway, I'm in love already, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like 7 months,
that shit's real.
I'm in love, bro.
See, me, I don't mind. At that point in my life, I didn't mind loving somebody else.
I
hear it.
I didn't mind doing this again.
I
was alright doing this again.
Yeah, 7 months I can look over.
I wasn't sick of the talking stages at this point in my life, so we'll run it back.
But talking stages are the worst.
Is it?
Oh, they're the worst.
Nah, that shit must be fucking horrible, man.
Like, listen, guys, no matter how hard your marriage gets, don't ever get divorced. It's worse out there than your marriage could ever be.
No, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, literally, like, you.
And I'm rusty as hell.
It's
what in talking stage?
What? Rusty. I'm rusty.
I don't even know how to do it.
What's your name?
And that's what it is.
My name.
Oh my god!
I don't know my fucking name, bro.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's like, it's not nice. I don't like it. And the thing is, it's not just me. It's such a universal thing. Like when I speak to my friends, no matter, and that's the thing. I've realized it's not even to do with like necessarily me or it's. I know so many different women, so many different walks of life. 300 followers on Instagram, 3,000 followers on Instagram, 30,000 followers, 300,000. They're all struggling. Do you know what I mean? They're all struggling to find someone, the girl that apparently no one knows. She's still struggling to find a guy to take her seriously or whatever. So that's when I learned, like, I know girls that work who have normal corporate jobs, they're still finding it hard. So even me saying like, it's hard, like every woman, it's very difficult, you know what I mean? And then I think sometimes as black people, we think it's race, like it's to do with us as black men are not seriously, or black women are not serious. And it's like, well, like again, when I used to work in a predominantly white office, my white colleagues would be coming in every day telling me about
oh yeah
Johnny that is
they're all getting dogged. Everyone's getting dogged. This is a man and woman thing.
The only difference where race plays a part is that they're more likely to still be accepted after X amount 100%. Of
potentially. Yeah. We're not as forgiving.
Yeah.
I did put up a poll on 90s Baby Show about men and women. Funnily enough.
Oh, what did you say?
It was: is it harder to find a good man or a good woman? And hold on, we got quite a few retweets. Let me just have a look. Shit, we was retweeting, boy. But there was like, okay, here we go. 753 votes. And 65% said it's harder to find a good man.
Of course.
Yeah. I feel like there's I think that women, I just think we are complicated, but when it comes to liking and loving, it's very easy.
Very simple.
Very
straightforward.
We kind like all these extra factors that you guys put in, body count, who knows her, what's her this, what can she cook, can she this, yeah, we do. But that's why sometimes online when I hear all these women talking, I'm just like, it's noise. Because if you met a guy that you really like that probably didn't have half of this stuff, you still are gonna fuck with him. You understand what I'm saying? It's just the guys that you're talking to, you don't really like them.
You don't really
and
like.
That's why
100%.
money is or whatever else is at the forefront of it.
Because you don't actually like them.
When we like somebody, it's so easy for us to be a good woman, if that makes sense. The moment I like somebody, I am bending over backwards for you. I don't even need to be your girlfriend or like I can, as soon as I'm locked and loaded with you and my emotions are growing for you, I'm gonna do the most for you. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna want to do this. I'm gonna want to that. I'm like, that's just how I think men take longer to get to that point.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Well, it's like the balance though, because the same way like you come with I'm going to ride for you, you also come with I'm going to be extremely jealous. So
I can like hide it. I'm not a crazy jealous. I'm not gonna come up to you.
You think you're hiding?
No. I'm not gonna come up to you in the rave. And be like, why the girl's there?
And say, who is this?
It's so funny. I remember this one time I was at this party, and it was like there was a guy in there that I was seeing, right? But we wasn't together officially, so it's almost like
free game.
Everything's fair game. That is the worst.
Horrible.
And I remember, it was so funny. I was so, and I'm really, I just get annoyed easily. Do you know what I mean? I'm very like, I can be very reactive. So I'm literally like seeing him work in the room, and he's not doing anything wild. He's not being disrespectful or anything like that. But you know when you like someone,
work in the room. I bet he was just walking. He was just walking. He brushed into her. He hit a woman and said, "Oh, sorry."
She's like, "Oh, fucking hell!"
No.
She's twitching.
He was acting like he working in the room, like just saying hello to people. Do you get what I'm saying?
But he's smiling too much now, isn't it?
And it's just like, you know what I mean? So in my head, I'm just like, I don't want to. I genuinely do not want to see this. Like, I'd rather not see it, type of thing.
I hear it.
So because I'm just,
you know, you're there. You're like, I don't like the way I feel right.
No, I genuinely.
Piece of shit.
I genuinely did not like the way I felt. I was like, this is. I don't like this feeling.
This is horrible.
And I was like, I either have to leave the room because it was like there was different things. I was like, I either have to leave this room, but being psycho, you just put yourself through pain, so you stand in the room and just watch what's happening. I don't want to do that to him. I could have gone somewhere else, you know. I could have gone anywhere else in that place and not seen it in a place, but I chose to stay
just
in that room
staring him out.
Him, like, see what he's doing.
You're waiting to catch eye contact, like, I'm looking at you, nigga.
The girl saying, do you want to drink, huh?
You can't even hear that.
I went up to my friend who was in there, and it was so funny. I went up to him and I was just like, can't stand this. Like, why is he just talking to a thing? And he was like, you do realise that you're talking to me right now. And he's probably looking at you talking to me thinking, who the fuck is that guy that she's talking to?
True.
Or like, not necessarily like, what's going on there? Or And he's like, you just have to be chill. Like, just be chill. Don't make it like, just remember, and also remember who you are. Not like, oh, you're ZEZE, but just remember you're you. Like,
you got source. Remember your source.
You know? And I remember, and that kind of like calmed me down, and I was just a bit like, but it is. I'm very. I didn't make a scene or anything like that. Before I make a scene, I'm going to go and talk to my friend, or I'm going to text my friend, or call my cousin if she's not there, and
you
be
got
like,
reasonable people around.
I can be like, so and they'll be like, okay, we'll just chill, or maybe, okay, why don't you there? Where's that person? Why don't you just chill with that person for? Or maybe he's just don't read into it type of thing. So I have good people around me that level me out and don't feed into me being psycho bitch type of thing.
I was at a wedding, almost similar situation, and I was like not a groomsman, but you know, like a traditional wedding,
you're wearing the
so you'd go and do the
you got the cloth in that.
So Yasmin was at the table, and I've cut, and her youth's like sitting next to her. I don't know who the youth is in it, but it's like a table of, I know everyone else on the table but him, but maybe someone else knows the youth. So I've just continued doing my thing. Everyone's being friendly, cool, no problem. I'm not like a jealous person.
But did he take your seat?
Nah, he was sat on the other side.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
So my seat was still
I
vacant.
say you get your gun.
And he would have watching you get up so that you were free the whole time.
Where's the mash? Where's the mash?
So I've gone over, sat in my seat, ate my jollof. He's cut in it. So he's because she's already said I'm married. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
He's cut.
Wait, so he asked?
She told him.
This is recent.
I can't.
You know, it's like, hasn't he seen?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It was recent. So I've gone back to do my duties.
Yeah.
And he's come back.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
I said, hold on a minute. I said, man, who's this? Who's this? And then I'm thinking, am I moving mad if I bang him up at a wedding?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm moving mad.
Yeah.
Cool.
But like, if he starts coming with a bit extra energy,
he came 3 times, you know.
No, I mean to you, like if you went over and you was like, "Yo, bro, you cool?" and he was like, "Are you good?" Then you can give him a little, like, you know what I mean. But he might just be.
So
friendly.
he was trying to move to Yaz.
Yeah.
He's actually trying to.
She told him
Crazy.
She was married.
So
that's mad disrespectful.
I said to my guy, like, who's this? Like, am I gonna have to bang him up?
You know why that's disrespectful? Because she probably said, that's my husband. And he said, so what, man?
This is what I said in my head.
You're gonna make him get the mash.
This is what I said in my head. That's what I said in my head.
That's how gang wars.
I said he's disrespecting me.
That's crazy.
It was definitely disrespectful. It's not to the point where you have to go and fight.
Because then the man said, nah, don't worry, I'll go and sort it.
Yeah.
Because if I go over, now I'm causing a scene.
Yeah. You're gonna have to, because as soon as you approach him, he might have the wrong energy, and you have to sort him out there. Then and there, right in the dance floor with the fucking lights on it, bro.
I have to piece him up at the table, throw jollof on his head. I've ruined the wedding. Like, they haven't even finished marrying.
I ruined the wedding.
Nah, who's this guy, bro?
They'll laugh about it.
End of the night, though, he wasn't anywhere to be seen. Like, because I wanted.
Said looking for him in the car park.
Yeah, you know, like it's the end of the night. Like, we can fight now, innit? Nothing else can ruin, innit? Like, I couldn't see him again. I was annoyed, though. I was annoyed.
That's horrible. But it's good for keeping your head, though.
I know, man.
Because you know it's not
it was
impossible
a wedding.
to
If
lose
it wasn't a wedding, it would have been different. Like,
I hear it.
I was annoyed, and someone stole. Anyway, don't worry about it. But I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you used to have someone's back and you don't have it no more? Like, is there a person that you look? It's I used to have that person's back, like in anything. Now, whatever happens to them happens. Like,
you mean,
someo's back.
Nah,
I don't have it no more.
I don't think I've ever got to the point of whatever happens to them happens to them. But I might just be like, nah, I don't really fuck with you no more. But I still care about what happens to them.
Oh no, yeah, I've got one.
But you don't care.
Feed him to the wolves. Whatever happens.
Whatever happens.
What do they do to you?
They stole.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what if they passed away? Would you not feel anything?
I don't
that's
know.
how I always measure up things. Like if I got a call tomorrow and said, unfortunately that person has passed away, how would I feel? Would I be like, fuck that, I don't care? Or would I just be like, oh wow, I wish maybe that's sad. Like I wish we
mended it.
No, I don't wish we mended, but
I still would feel something. So
I would, but that's just because you're not a horrible person. I'm not a horrible person.
That's just human.
Like,
someone died.
Like, it's just like, okay,
somebody sad out
that's
there.
sad that he died, but to me, it's like from the whole situations that's happened, like not just to me, to other people, it's like you're not a good person. So it was just like whatever happens, like but that was my dog. Like,
I don't think I just I've got friends that I don't talk to anymore, but I still have love for them and I still wish them all the best. It's not like I don't have your back anymore. I'm trying to think if there's anyone like, you know, like sometimes when you ride for someone in the public and then they do something dumb and then you're like, I don't ever, I'm not, shit back, man. I don't know. I haven't had, I've had moments like when people say wild things. I'm like, why would you say that? I can't agree with that. But I don't think I've ever, well, obviously apart from the people that everyone is like, kind of thing, but for people that say, "Well, see, like ugly," it's like, do you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Someone will say it, but like, you know what I mean? I don't.
I don't think I have. You know what? I genuinely feel like I've had a lot of guidance from like elderly people, like mum, dad, aunties, and all that stuff, and they will always like be careful about the energy that you're around and your friends. So I feel like I'm good at reading character in terms of who I should be around. So anyone that is in my life right now, there's definitely people I'm distanced myself from, but there's no one that I can say I had their back and now it's like, nah, whatever happens. I don't think there's anyone I can think of. There's definitely people that I'm like, something might happen to you. I might feel sad about that, but it won't be.
The main thing being like, you had their back.
Yes.
Like, they can't call you for £40 now.
No, they
can't 100%. Yeah. Oh, money?
£40.
Oh, I thought because we were talking about death, it was like, nah. But money? Oh, yeah, I got a couple of them.
Oh, yeah.
No way. You could not call me again.
They wouldn't think to. No.
And was it because of money?
Yeah, because of money, but also, it was because of money, but it's also like, I see you're becoming a nasty person. Do you know what I mean? I can see that your character is actually flawed. Do you know what I mean? And it might be just due to circumstance, but where you're at right now, I can no longer be of service to you. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's too dangerous for me. I'm going to get hurt here. So I have to distance myself and I have to cut any sort of, again, like services or anything I can offer you. I can't do that.
Even for money these days though, like...
Don't come and ask me for money. I got fucking 2 kids. Don't come and ask me for money, bro.
Did you not see
Give
that?
Me money.
I saw there was a tweet the other day because I literally that said, if you're chasing somebody that owes you money,
you're broke.
That's acting very broke.
Are you crazy?
Take the L. That's what they said.
Nah,
the internet.
I've taken one L in that situation, but in general, do not stop chasing, bro. That's your money.
For free. That
is your money.
Don't feel no way about asking for your money back, because that person that owes you knows that they owe you. Right. They didn't
forget.
And
now you're trying to do reverse psychology and tell me
I'm broke.
You're the one that asked for the money.
I am. That's why I want my money back. What do you mean?
There's a few I've let go of.
Yeah, that's fine to let 100%, go.
But don't now make me feel bad. You know, like some people when you're asking them for the money back, they make you either
feel bad for it.
Yeah. Like,
so why are you chasing me for this?
Why are you running me down for? Like, I'm not going to give you the money. It's like, well, you haven't. So that's why I'm running you down. But
the worst ones are when before you give it, but give it back to me and they're like, relax, I'm giving
it'll be done.
A minute. Don't talk rough, but I haven't sent it yet.
The amount of people that have borrowed money and it's like they had no plan or way of giving it back.
But they do say that though, don't they? Like if you're going to give money, like always have the intention of you're probably not going to get it back. So like I'm going to give this person money, it's going to dent my pockets. It's probably best not to give them the money because
you might not get it back.
If you say like go to the bank and get an overdraft, because obviously that's got interest, and like with mates rates there's no interest in it.
Yeah, but then because there's no interest, you take the fucking piss. Well, there could be interest, but I haven't got paid back yet.
Even less likely to get paid back.
Listen, I am an advocate of taking people to small claims court, bruv. Honestly, if you need to take your brethren small claims court,
if we started suit, it's calm. Suit up,
bruv. You know what I mean?
Okay, you don't pay with money, Skeen. Okay,
Skeen, no problem. You get a letter through your mail, bruv.
That's it. Serve him, right?
Go see Judge Rinda.
I hear it. We need to see examples like that, and then people start taking
it seriously.
Shit seriously.
How are you gonna shame me for wanting my own money back?
You know,
it's a wild
horrible.
Mad. That is the maddest thing.
Horrible.
Now, what and in life, how do you guys feel at the moment? Do you feel like you're fighting for your life too much? And in terms of life, it's like the enjoyment of it. Like, do you think you're working too hard, or you got the nice balance? You're in a good place. You're floating perfectly above the water, or is it like you feel like you're fighting every day?
That's tough.
Or
I have
more often than not.
I have. Oh no, not more often than not. But I have those days where it feels like I'm fighting. But I don't know what it is. Like I said, when I got married, I feel like that's when these thoughts like really started. Oh shit, like I'm actually doing this full time. Like this has to fucking work. Right. Do you know what I mean? It's like she's gonna leave otherwise. But yeah, like
she won't leave. Man.
More often than not, I feel like man, things are great. Like
I think for me, it's like my life is nice. I'm happy with my life, but I do think that just naturally when you're single, you're going to get lonely. Do you know what I mean? I live on my own. So it's quite, it does get lonely sometimes. And I think that's probably what plays on my mind the most. Like I was even talking to my friend about this the other day, and like both of our parents are single. Do you know what I mean? But my mum doesn't have, she's had I was even saying I've only known my dad obviously, and then outside of that I've only known her to like be with one other man, and she only done that when I was in like my 20s. Do you get what I mean? So all through her, like, you know, it's been about me and raising me and wanting the best for me. But now I've moved out and she's obviously at home by herself, and I look at her and I think I don't want to get to that age and be on my own. And obviously my mum's amazing, and that's what I mean. I think sometimes I've started to come to the terms, not like get the violins out, but sometimes it just doesn't happen.
It really, it's a real thing, you know.
It doesn't happen.
It's a real thing.
My mum is amazing, you know what I mean? She's, you know, she's you know, finding it difficult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've got loads of friends' mums as well who have found it difficult, and because they put their kids first and whatever. And I just think to myself, I don't want to get to 60 plus and be on my own, because that will freak me the fuck out. But because I'm a very realistic person, it might not happen. Like it could not happen. And I think that idea for me is a bit like, oh my God, what if I'm actually like on my own? So for me, but like career wise and stuff like that, like you said, I'm grateful that I get to kind of live a life that I like to live, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think for me, I'm able to be more grateful because I worked full time as well.
Yeah.
So the luxury that I have now,
you know
like,
what you could have been doing.
Like I know what it was. And
do you feel like your mum is still raising you?
Nah, not like actually no. I can't, like, because not because I've moved out, but I've moved out now. Like there's not much she can tell me. If
are you your mum's best friend?
No. See, this is something.
Or like, are you best friends? Maybe not like, are you her best, but are you two best friends? Like, do you call her like 2 times a day or something?
Yeah, I'll call my mum and I'll have a conversation with her. But to be fair, recently, I think I'm just in that weird space of, I see her, but you know, sometimes when you just don't want to talk on the phone too long. And also sometimes your parents ask you questions that sometimes you just don't want to answer.
I don't want to answer.
I don't want to have this conversation where I am right now in my headspace. I ain't got time for you to
I've been treating my dad like that for a bit now, man. When he calls, I'm just like,
do you have conversations with like your parents, or do you just talk to each other to check on each other? Like,
no, I have conversations
on the phone. Yes, that's just checking up. In real life, we're talking. Yeah. Like, on the phone, check up.
Because obviously my parents mainly in Ghana, so it's usually just checking up and that. But in person, it'll be like conversation just about what's going on, like banter.
I feel like I have more conversation with my aunt than my mum or dad. Like on the phone with my mum or dad, it's usually just like we're just checking.
Yeah.
But with my aunt, we'll talk for like hour.
That's really cool, man. I don't have like an aunt like that.
Like my mum is on my Instagram. She watches all my stories. I don't filter myself because I know my mum's watching. So if I'm talking about sex and all these things and dating and what this and that, she's like fully aware of it, of what's happening, if that makes sense. But I wouldn't say I think that it's good for your mum to be your mum and for you to have a really good relationship with her. Some people say, oh yeah, my mum's best friend, and that's fine. But for me personally, I prefer, that's my mum, right? But I have a really good relationship with my mum, so I can. She is my friend as well, but I'm not necessarily one of these people that would be like, oh, I'm gonna go raving with my mum. Like, do you know what I mean? Or
I think when you do that stuff, a certain level of respect disappears as well. In my opinion, like you start seeing her as your friend, so you feel like, or whatever, like you can start talking to her like you talk to your friend.
But then I feel like if you're at a certain age, like now, if I said my mum was my best friend now, then I know there's just a certain level of respect that I have. I will have, like I have for my friends. So I think you know, like early on, you know, when you see like 13-year-olds be like, yeah, she's my best friend, and it's like,
that's abusive.
Like,
it's gonna get tricky.
It's
gonna get
very
tricky.
She thinks you're her best friend, but when you have to put your foot down, it's peak.
Is she gonna listen to you?
Right, exactly. So for me, my mum, I feel like my mum did a really good job at raising me to be able to talk to her, but I also knew the line. Where I can't cross that line. Don't get too over familiar. But now, like I'll call her. Like the other day, it was so weird. Actually, I can't even say this because I'm not even. But
don't say. But do you think there is one person for everybody? Because I saw somebody put in the Discord. What was it? Something about don't get mad if you haven't found your soulmate yet. They might be dead or something like that.
That is bleak. That is somber.
They might be married.
Or something like that.
Me and my friends always say like, we just gotta wait for the batch of divorces to come through.
Hey,
listen.
I remember Jean was talking about that. She was like, "How? Hey, I wouldn't mind being with someone that was married before." And divorce,
and like, I want some with kids, to be fair.
I hear it.
I wouldn't mind kids because I just think the age I am, not that I'm like, not that I'm old. I'm older, so I'm gonna. By the time I meet somebody, I'm probably be closer to 35, right? End of the year now, so I'll be 35. So I would like to experience that person without children first. You know what I mean? I want us to travel. I want us to get to know each other. Do you understand what I'm saying? But obviously, if I get with a guy in my age group or older, even 30, 31, whatever, around that age, they don't have kids, they're going to want kids pretty quickly. Do you know what I mean? And rightly so.
It's risky,
you know
though, because I've been watching shows, where like the mum or the stepmom comes, the youth is all like 14 and that, and doesn't respect the stepmom.
That's like a whole new Wahala.
I know, it's fair. I get it.
I can't lie.
But I would prefer that, and then that way I can take my time if I want to have kids as well. Like I can take my time to get to know each other. We actually experience each other. Then, and also I get to be a part-time mum, which I think is
the best of both worlds.
There's very people that say I just want to be a part-time mum.
You know what I mean? Like when he has the kids, I have the kids. You know what I mean? And that's it. Brilliant. And we, you know what I'm saying?
None of the discipline shit. Exactly. I don't have to get involved in the politics.
I hear it.
And
still.
It's just like, you know, I'm there because I think. Also, I like my life. I like the fact that I have freedom, but I also do think I'm good at nurturing, and I would like to use that skill somehow, but I don't know if I want to use it full time. If that makes sense.
It's tiring.
I want to ask as well. Cousins. You got cousins?
Yeah, I've got.
Are you an only child?
Yeah, I'm my mum's only child, but I've got brothers.
And you got cousins. What side are the best cousins on, or is it family friends that you call cousins that are the best?
So my roll deep cousin that I roll everywhere with is from my mum's side.
To this day?
Right.
To this day.
Cool.
So that's from my mum's side. That's my that's my mum, my grand side,
That's
what about you guys? What side is the cousins?
I know my dad's side a bit more, I believe, but it's tough because I think I've got like my two favorite cousins. They're from each side.
Oh, that's nice though.
Yeah.
Both women.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Karen and Hetty.
Yeah.
Shout them out.
Shout them out.
You have to say it. Just in case you got confused.
They're my favorite right now. I don't know why, but they are my favorite right now.
Do you think the other cousin's going to feel a certain type of way?
If they do, then...
Hetty was working during the wedding still. She was working for you still. Hetty, I saw her working hard at the wedding. You know when you see someone ride for you, like when you didn't even ask them like that. My cousins, definitely, I feel like, first of all, a lot of my cousins are abroad in terms of blood cousins, or they're older. So the person that I ride with, Toby, that's like not actually blood. That's like, but you would think we are.
Yeah.
Which is
I
to show,
that today,
right. You'd think we're actually blood, but it's like...
Because you let this guy do whatever he wants in your house. Like,
listen, he's been popping up on some crazy joints. So I'm like, you're abusing our relationship. Like,
it's not blood. Jesus.
He's been doing some nice shit. He'll walk into the porch, because there's two doors. And instead of him to ring the doorbell, he walks in to
and
the
then
porch.
knocks on the door.
Then he knocks on the door. So you look up and there's someone in your porch.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just fucking ring the doorbell or just call me. Just like, but that's someone that like I'm the most close to. And then my god sister, Dammy, that's not my.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's more like family friends, but everyone is like older. But then my cousin in Nigeria, I'm very close with. But we've only met like twice. But like I can talk to him for time.
Yeah.
But he's on my dad's side. My mum's side, their kids were in Nigeria from like early, whereas my dad's side, they're like America, Nigeria. They traveled more. So yeah, I'd say I'm probably more closer with family, friends, but everyone I'm cool with. But they tend to be older than me as well.
So how comes you gravitated more towards the mum's cousins?
Because I don't really talk to my dad, so I don't think I was around my mum's side a lot more.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it was. I was just around. Also, my mum's sister's children were always I was at my grand's house a lot. So all the time was, you know what I mean? They'd come there every day after school. So I grew up with all my cousins around me. Like everyone would come around to my grand's house, and I live with my mum and my gran under one roof. So then obviously my grand's house is the focal main point for everyone to come to. So I would always see my cousins.
That's such a lucky setup, man.
And oh my God, I like Christmas, Easter, all those things. Even just random Saturdays, like my gran would cook Saturday soup, we call it, and then my cousins would come round or whatever.
That's cool.
And then my cousin that I'm really close with now, Faluki, my gran and her granddad are brother and sister. So we grew up together. So all the like when my gran would go and go around to her brother's house, then I'd go with her, and then we just grew up together. And we're only a month apart as well.
Was there a family scandal?
What, in my family? Oh yeah, loads.
You see, family scandal when you get privy to it as you get older.
As you get older, you're just like
my family. What?
Yeah. There's like, I feel like doesn't
my joint was perfect.
Like doesn't everyone?
I used to think it was perfect. Then when you get older, they're like, yeah, you're old enough to know some of the shit.
When you
that's
get
been
older,
going
you
on.
start understanding certain things like, you
But then you realise,
wait, hold on.
Why is Auntie alone? Where's Uncle? Uncle. Uncle slept with the preacher.
Getting older is crazy. Getting older and understanding how you live your life and how they live their life.
Do you think you'll be a scandal in your family?
That's what I was going to ask.
Me. Because we always start on this side where it's like, all right, cool, you're young, you're innocent. Then you get old, you start to become like privy of what's going on. And it's like you watching everyone. Then there's a point where you're the old nigga violating. You get what I'm saying? You're the one that everyone's like,
it's your brother, and you're keeping his secret.
His baby mom's joint enterprise. You're the person that they say, oh, my uncle's mad, or my uncle did a mad thing.
You think you could tell your wife family argument? Now your wife's telling her business. It's EastEnders.
Yeah. We know the scandal in my family. It's not me.
Yeah.
One day when it's you, though, they'll treat you like you're the criminal. Like, it's like, bruv, these lot have been committing crimes. Since we were 7. And you want to look at me. Like, fuck all of you, man.
Are you still close with Lin May? Damn. Fuck. Cut it out. Don't worry. Don't worry.
No, we're huh?
I was gonna cut it out. Yeah.
With the name. I don't.
No, just the whole thing. Because
it don't seem like. Yeah, it don't seem like.
No, we don't talk anymore.
Okay, all right, cool. No problem. Okay. No problem.
I don't care if you keep. I honestly, I'm not. I would never tell you guys unless it was something. If you want to keep it, you keep it on. But no, we don't. And I think it's fine. Like if I think people go separate ways, then that's fine. Yeah. No, like I wish her all the best. I'm pretty sure she wishes me all the best. Yeah. And it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Again, like I said earlier, I don't think I have anyone in my life that I wish bad on them. Do you understand what I mean? Or whatever. Yeah. And like, in a weird way, although we don't talk anymore, I think we were really close. Like really close. Like I talk to Lynn every day. Do you know what I mean? So it does feel like, it will feel like a loss. So you're always going to have that love. It's like if you break up with a partner, you're always going to have that love for them.
There's a mutual respect.
There's a mutual respect. And, you know, if that person ever called you in the middle of the night and there was something wrong, you probably are going to, you might be like, for fuck's sakes, but you will, do you know what I mean? And I do feel like that is probably, but it's just best that we just went separate ways. Do you know what I mean? So I think, that's what it is. And I think as you get older, you learn that, innit? Like, sometimes things platonic relationships, romantic relationships, you learn that sometimes things just don't work out, and or maybe that it's run its course, and it doesn't have to be like this big thing, or like you speak badly of each other or whatever. It's just life, innit? People grow like different ways, and that's it. And I think we should normalize that more.
True.
It's not always like a beefing thing. It's always like, oh, what happened? It's just like, even if it was, that's not for you guys. That's for us to all. That's between me and whoever. Do you know what I mean? But it's life, and I think we should teach that to your kids as well. Sometimes it's not always gonna pan out. The person you love, like your partner, it might not always work out, but remember, at a time you did love each other, or you did care for each other, and try to keep that to keep it. Do you know what I mean? That's how I like to keep it. Yeah.
Before we get into our trivia, was you active in PE in primary school? You wasn't about it.
I wasn't active at sport, I don't think. My mum was really athletic, so she would compete and all those types of things. So I really feel like she tried to get me into sports. So I did like tennis, swimming, all of these things, and I just never was.
You middle class?
No, I don't think so. I just think that like my mum made sure that she
tennis, swimming.
When you're working class, you know that shit. She said, no,
you know,
we might have had a bit of money.
The reason why I said, the reason why I was like, no, because my mum was a single parent. My mum's a single parent, and she'd done it all on her. And we lived with, when I was saying we lived with my gran, that was my gran's house. So we lived underneath my gran's roof. You know what I'm saying? So how middle class could you be for where still, if it was to, do you know,
you can still be middle class.
No, I feel you have to have your own property, I would say, to be classed as middle class.
Okay.
You have to have some sort.
I get your nan own the property though. Huh? Did your nan own the property?
Yeah, but my mum didn't. That wasn't my mum's property. But I guess you're saying it's
like the
generational thing, but still, like I don't know.
Are you middle class now? Do you think?
Nah, nah. I don't. Well, I don't know.
What is working class?
What is working class? Yeah,
they even said there is no middle class no more. That shit got squashed out. You're either rich or fucking working.
And I think
trust me.
Like
middle class got squeezed out.
For my mum, I did, because people always do bring this up. Whenever I've got a opinion, it's like, oh, well, you went private school. Do you know what I mean? So I went private school for primary, and I went private school for secondary. But my mum did that on her own. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like my dad didn't contribute. When my mum realized that she wanted to put me for a certain type of education, she sold her car. She didn't, you know what I mean? She did all
sacrificed.
These things. She sacrificed. Like, I feel like when you're middle class, you don't have to really sacrifice your car and all these things to try and get, like, so my mum was just always wanted to put me through different things to see what I would like or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And also, she worked in a leisure centre, so swimming classes were, I went. Tennis she did pay for. I did do horse riding that one, and that got too expensive. She couldn't. That was where it was like, I can't.
So we have to give that one up.
That's a little
swimming. I know the instructor.
But it was, but no, I just feel like my mum worked really hard, and I think sometimes that's why.
Sounds like an amazing woman.
Debates online, I'm just like, but my mum was a single parent. Like, granted, she lived with my gran, so she definitely contributed to the household. No, my mum's not like, she's not going to live in there for free. She contributed to the household and whatever. But my mum's always had normal jobs. It's not like my mum's had this. It's not like she's the CEO of a law firm or anything. Or like, you know what I mean? Or she's always been in managerial positions, but it's not. It's not something where you're like, wow, you're making bank. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, she's okay, but my mum's always just been really good at saving and really good at like sacrificing and understanding like how to make her money work for her and all these things.
Honestly,
am I like that? No, not really. That's why she looked at me. She's like, I don't know where you get your money management from, because it's definitely not me. Because since I've been young, my mum's always been good with money. I'm not the best with money.
You just blow it.
I mean, I think I've got better. I definitely have got better. But
what's your kryptonite? Like, what's your like? Oh, I'm spending whatever on that.
Food, probably, and comfort. mine's comfort, so I will get Uber. I don't drive, and
like
I get
convenience.
Uber everywhere.
Got
so
you.
that's expensive.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting Uber. Like I'm gonna get Uber here. I'm gonna get there.
It's
so
not
I don't
the
drive.
Prius either.
Yeah.
No, I do. Oh, come on!
Prius,
I'm doing the normal one. I ain't got to
Oh,
like.
okay, cool.
So I ain't got to.
I can't lie. The other day,
I'm not
one
doing no
pulled
Uber
up and I
Black.
said we need to start ordering.
Hey, listen.
The premiums.
No,
bruv.
I do the train still. All of that. People, I got on the train, and I don't care about that. But the reason why I said that, it was I got on the train the other day. I got to Tottenham Hale, and I was about to get on the train, and some guy was like, "Swear down, I caught you slipping," and I was like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?"
I travel.
I was like, "What are you actually talking about?" He's like, "What? You shouldn't be at the train station." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
I literally looked at him and went, "What are you talking about? Are you stupid?" And then you just have to walk off because you think.
I like it.
How do you think I get
I
around?
promise you, bare of us keep it real over here, like, because I see Harry gets the train and that.
Like,
We get people see us on the under, like, you know, we keep it. We do keep it humble on this side, man.
The only thing I don't think I can do now is the bus. I don't think I can get on a bus, and not because I think I'm bougie. I just think. There's just too much things happening on the bus.
The bus is
weird.
But you know what's funny?
I thought it was just me.
I get on the bus to the station because it's very convenient. But when I'm on it, I'm always like, there's a lot going on here.
There's always so much going on.
It's very different from the train. The train, you can chill, but the bus is like, I'm not even on it long enough to sit down. Yeah. So I'm like just swaying, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
like
it's going off in every corner.
Yeah,
like,
it's busy. The bus
everywhere.
is busy, like,
and then
pun intended.
Where I used to get the bus to, so I used to get the bus to the train station as well.
Yeah.
But now what I would do, I was get Uber to the train station.
Yeah.
Because it's like even when I'm like where my bus stop is, where I live, it's not even a proper bus stop. It's like one of the ones where you stand at the corner of the road, and it's like a low level bus. Yeah, okay. You get it will
request stop.
You know what I mean? And then I'm standing on the corner, and then I'm gonna have like where I live like on my road is quite bait, so I'll come out my house all the time like, yo, ZEZE, what are you saying? And I'm just like, it's too much. Like, can we just, you know what I mean? So I don't
you wait till the Ubers there, then you get on the
train, and it's fine. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Before we was even like of this level of like podcasting and like how much people know us, I remember I spoke to my brethren, I was going barbers, just taking the bus, and he's like, "You're on the bus?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bruv, you can't be on the bus no more." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Bruv, people know who you are. You can't be on the bus no more." And he was dead serious. It was funny as hell.
Get around,
it's so like, it's so weird that so many of your like our friends think like that. Some of my friends said stuff like that to me, and I'm just like, I don't like. What do you want me to do? Like, I don't.
Are you going to pay for it?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I shouldn't be economical at all. I should just blow my money. Like,
also, sometimes it's so much quicker. Like when I go to Central,
that's the thing.
It takes
20
minutes on the train. I'm sitting in an Uber for 45 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour sometimes.
Crazy.
Like, especially if I'm going to Oxford Street, like Tottenham Hale to Oxford.
Trading
so
bangs,
quick.
Victoria Line.
Victoria Line, straight there.
There's a train every minute, like on there. It's
100%.
crazy.
It's just like, don't make no sense.
Lovely.
Yo, mad. We stand the Elizabeth line over here. We stand it.
I love that.
We stand that train. I wish they interviewed me about that one. I didn't know about it until I got in it. I said, Jesus, if they interview me, I say, this has changed my life. This is amazing.
I like to thank Queen Elizabeth for what she done for us.
All right, boom. We're gonna get into our trivia section of the show. Yeah, we're gonna ask you 10 questions.
Oh,
you got a few lifelines, and I'm gonna read them to you right now. So you got one phone a partner.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use Google. They can't use Google. No form of internet, Spotify, anything like that. You got one multiple choice. So if we ask you a question, you get stuck. We'll read you 4 answers.
Oh my God.
One time. Hopefully you pick the right one. Ask a 90s baby. So if Tem asks you the question, you can ask me or VP for help. You can skip one time. If you skip, you don't lose a point. For every question you get wrong, you lose a point.
Hey.
The final question is worth 10 points.
And what do I win?
Plant made.
Oh shit.
You ready?
Oh my God, I don't really know. I'm not really good at trivia, to be fair. I'm not like. I don't think
you should be all right.
Just believe in yourself.
I've tailored these questions for you, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Believe.
Oh no.
All right. First of all, name 2 rappers from the rap group Outkast.
Big Boy. And why is the other one gone out of my head?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Andre 3000.
Oh my God,
I was
scared.
scared for myself. I saw him with the flute the other day. I was like, the guy with the flute. The one walking around with the flute now. Literally.
Who were the original inhabitants of Jamaica?
Oh, this is so bad because I don't know.
You got lifelines?
Wait, like the people that first came there.
Inhabitants.
I don't know what that means.
What was the question? Who are the
first inhabitants?
As in the people that first lived there. I guess that's what inhabitants means, yeah. The people that first lived in Jamaica. Jamaican people?
According to whose history as well.
Who the original inhabitants?
Who's the original?
The Arawaks.
And what do they look like?
You might get done this week still.
You know, like in Australia, it was like the Aborigines.
Yeah.
Right.
So in Jamaica, it was the
Can I
Arawaks.
look what Arawaks look like?
He's going to get done for points this week.
Why?
No, they said bad trivia question.
That's not a bad question.
I think that was a bit of a mad one still.
Hey, it's up to them.
Because original inhabitants.
Okay, so what was it?
Arawaks.
Arawak. How'd you spell it?
A-R-A.
He knows he's done that.
W-A-K-S.
W-A...
We got him now.
No, it does say it. Oh wait,
What's going on?
Yeah, I know it's the Arawaks, but it's like that's a crazy question still.
People of Northern South America and the Caribbean specifically.
Yeah.
Doesn't really say anything about Jamaica, to be honest.
No, it is that. When I just Googled who were the original inhabitants of Jamaica and it came up with them. But yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's still a mad question. They
bad.
will
Our
be
pastor
the
will
judge.
help
Don't
this.
be afraid to use your lifelines. Don't be afraid. All right, question 3, yeah?
Like I would have known that shit.
What does UFC stand for?
Okay, this one's not a bad one.
Can I use one of my lifelines?
Yeah.
Can I ask one of the guys?
Oh, I don't know about that. But
Wait,
it's not a
can
mad
I ask
question.
if do any of you watch UFC?
I do, but what it stands for, I can only guess.
What about you? Do you know? What about you?
I actually don't know.
I know.
Can I ask you?
You
then?
can't ask me.
Why not?
Because I'm asking you the question.
But you're part of 90s babies, are you not?
Basically,
You should have listened to the rules.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I heard YouTube. I'm trying to work.
She's a
I'm
rule
trying to
breaker.
I'm trying to do manipulation now, but I'm trying to be
Jedi
right.
I just tell you the wrong answer.
She
You
said-
don't ask me.
No.
if you
Save
wanted
that-
to
save
use
that
us,
lifeline.
you would have to use 2 lifelines.
UFC. I'm gonna guess. Ultimate Fight Club.
Oh, is it?
Ultimate Fight in what?
Championship.
I was gonna say that.
I'm glad you didn't pick me because I was gonna say Ultimate Fighting Competition, but I knew
gonna
it
say
wasn't that.
championship.
That's why I said nah.
So
not that.
do I get half a point?
No.
Ultimate Fight
Okay.
Club.
Over to I'll take it
on to
next. I'll take
VP.
it next. Okay, cool. My first question is, who said you can't be on a bad boy thing 24/7?
Can't be in a bad boy thing 24/7.
I mean, I know that I had to interview someone. They said it, but it's definitely not this person.
Go on, say it.
Sean Paul, but that wasn't who it was.
It's not.
Yeah, but he said that in my
You should
interview.
have really used the lifeline there. You might have got it there,
no.
but it's too
I
late.
keep forgetting I got the line.
Yeah.
Was it
Sorry.
Gets or something?
No, RV.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, question 2.
RV.
Question 2. Billy Butcher, Homelander, and A-Train are characters in which Amazon show?
Say again?
Billy Butcher,
Yeah.
Homelander, and A-Train are characters in which Amazon show?
Do you know this one?
I can. If you want to ask me, I could offer an answer.
Yeah, I don't like you.
I don't
You
know.
do have multiple choices.
I have
Okay,
well.
no
go
idea.
give me multiple choice.
Okay, cool.
I forgot that.
I've got the multiple choice.
I don't trust Fred.
Okay.
I
So
think I
multiple
know.
choice.
I think he would probably. He's your best bet.
You might have to use both lifelines.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright,
yeah,
okay.
I'll tell you the boys.
So what lifeline is she using though? That's
If
what
you
want to
with my suggestion is the boys.
Well,
Okay,
then
I'm
now
gonna-
she has
I'm
to
gonna
use that
go with-
lifeline.
I'm-
She can
okay.
still get multiple choice.
I'm gonna go with what Fred said. The boys.
It is the boys.
Yeah.
Hold on. That's a good use of the lifeline.
Hey.
Okay. Question 3. Let me see. I'll make this one a little bit harder. In March 2018,
yes,
who sang the national anthem at the Anthony Joshua fight?
Oh my God, was it not Gabrielle? No.
What are you humming about? Anyway,
No. Oh,
it's not Gabrielle.
I thought it was Gabrielle.
No,
That's Gabrielle.
Yeah, the one. You know the lady. You know.
I know Gabrielle.
Yeah. No, it's not her.
Is it Nines?
No, it wasn't Nines. It was. Was it? I think. I don't know. Somebody white.
Wait, what's the
wasn't it?
question
It
first
wasn't.
again?
Who sang the national anthem? At
Was
the
it,
Anthony
Oh,
Joshua
you said
fight?
national anthem.
Was it
Yeah.
Ray Black?
Yeah, but you've already said Gabrielle.
Oh, yeah, but that was obviously I was joking.
Yeah,
Ray
you
Black.
weren't.
See, I knew it.
You should have taken your time and you would have got it
No,
right.
because I remember.
I'm not giving you that point.
Oh, you're out of order.
Am I?
No, you're out of order.
Damn.
Because I got there in the end.
Yeah, you did.
I got Ray Black. I said Ray Black first. I knew it was somebody that had a really good voice. Like you're gonna listen to them and you're gonna. It makes
Gabrielle
sense.
sang. She did sing some sort of
She did something.
national anthem at some point,
but
it wasn't that
there.
one. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright, then.
Gabrielle
So how
at
many
a
points have I
boxing
got so
fight.
far?
You're in the minus.
You're in the
somewhere.
minus.
So basically,
minus.
we can't
You're in
make
the
that
kettle.
question.
Unless you smash through these and then you get the
Okay,
10
okay.
And then you got the
pointer,
10
then you might
pointer
be
as well.
all right. So
yeah.
not all is lost.
Okay, cool. There's hope still.
What does CSR stand for in business?
Oh, what is this, man? Like, you said that these are easy questions.
My questions were
Man.
easy. You should have got mine.
That's easy.
I don't watch The Boys.
That one, fair enough. But you're
And
on
then
Amazon.
I did get Ray Black.
In the end.
Yeah, literally
You got
2
Andre
seconds
3000
after.
and
Big
Big
Boy.
Boy.
And I nearly got the UFC thing,
Almost.
considering I
Almost.
didn't really know.
Almost.
what it
You
was.
nearly got there.
So
But what's
CSR.
this?
What does CSR stand for?
That's a mad question.
Do you guys
Why
know?
is that a mad
In what
question?
field?
joking.
Like,
I said
Do you-
in business.
In business,
So in
okay.
work, in
Can
like,
I
what
have
does
multiple
CSR?
choice, please?
Yes, you can.
She's
Thank
already
you.
used her multiple
No, I-
choice.
Oh,
Shut
yes,
up.
that's
When?
right.
where?
Oh no, she
No,
didn't.
no,
She
no,
didn't.
no,
You're
she
right,
didn't.
You're right.
She
You're
didn't.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right, cool. I allow it.
That's
Allow it.
rough.
Right. Is it corporate? Oh, sorry. Is it corporate social responsibility? Is it corporate sensitive responsibility? Is it corporate social relations? Or is it corporate social relations?
Relations.
What is a relations? What is a relations, bruv?
Okay, wait. Say what was the first one again?
Is it corporate social responsibility? Is it corporate sensitive responsibility? Is it corporate social relations? Or is it corporate social relations?
I think it's either 1 or 3. I think 1. So what's 1 again?
Corporate social responsibility.
3. What's 3 again?
Corporate sensitive responsibility.
No, that wasn't the first. That was the second.
Oh,
one.
sorry, no, sorry.
See there. The third one. What's the third one?
Corporate social relations.
I'm gonna go with 3.
Damn.
Mares up.
Was it 1?
It was
I
one.
thought it was-
Damn.
Do you know what?
I-
As soon as he said 1,
I felt like I was answering the question.
as soon as
Which one is number 3? I thought, goo, said
it
shit.
was 1. Do you know what? The 1 that sounded too simple.
No, but
That's exactly what it is.
It's like what was it?
Corporate social responsibility.
Yeah, the responsibility thing sounded a bit.
Yeah, that's why I put the relations in there. I thought
Yeah, the
I might
relations
get her with the.
sounded-
And then
For you when
The
it's
relation- that's what I'm saying. The
Yeah,
responsibility sounds a bit B-tech.
Yeah.
Like someone just didn't know the
Hey.
word relations.
Don't watch
so
it.
they had a
CSR.
responsibility.
CSR can be very annoying in companies anyway.
That's what I just think it's a bit. I just
All right, I'll hit you with the next one. Michael Ebenezer Kwajo Omari Owuo Jr. is the name of which celebrity?
Stormzy.
Well
Yeah.
done, well done. If you didn't get that,
That
I'd
would
say
be.
I
big
really
for
hope that
everybody.
nigga don't invite you to any more fucking videos. Right. Who is your last Headscarf Diaries episode with on YouTube? I don't know if it's the last person you shot with, but the last
But
one that is on
Headscarf
your
Diaries
YouTube.
or ZEZE MILLZ show.
Well, it said Headscarf Diaries as the
But I haven't
title.
done.
You haven't done it in a while, yeah. But who's the last one
Oh
with?
God, guys, that was like so many years ago.
Mm.
The last one.
That feels like such a
Guest
long time
as well.
ago. Huh?
Like the guest, the last guest.
I can't remember.
You don't want to guess?
You can skip and you don't lose a point.
Yeah,
this
is
skip.
This is the best time to skip.
Yes,
I don't know
this
who it is.
the best time
Because
to skip.
all the people that I feel like I filmed after them, if that makes sense. Like all the people that pop up, I'm like, I'm sure I did something after you. I'm sure. So I'm going to have to do skip for that one. Who
cool.
was it?
It was Go-Go.
Oh, Go-Go. That was a really good one as well.
Yeah, that's the last one that was released.
Yeah.
So the final question is worth 10 points and you get to pick who asks you the question. We'll tell you our categories and then you pick who asks you. You ready? Mine is in movies.
Mine is in Black China.
Oh.
Mine is in geography.
Hey, no way. Absolutely not. I'm not good at geography. Do I know enough about Black China? I don't know. And what was yours? Movies. I feel like I don't know enough about movies like that because I feel like yours is going to be hard. You're going to do something like, when was the last time that the VCR was allowed to be... I just...
And 10 out of the...
When did we go to digital and get rid of analog?
Like when was the last Blockbuster open or something like that? I don't even know. Like, I'm thinking movies could be like something that I would watch. And our type of movies that we probably watch are not the same. So that's why I'm just going to go for Black China.
All right. Cool. My question is, why did Black China get into a fight at Six Flags?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You still got to phone a friend, right?
None of my friends are going to know this. The only person that I feel like might know this, and I don't know if she's going to pick up the phone, because I feel like she'll know something, but she remembers all these things. Let me call her.
She got into a fight at Six Flags. I don't even know.
She might not pick up the phone. People don't pick up the phone to me. It's such a sad situation, especially when you live on your own. You're trying to call people. Look, no one.
It's that lonely nigga calling me again.
Mimi, why didn't you pick up the phone? See, she's not picking up the phone.
At work.
But I think Mimi would know that because I feel like Mimi
the
always
music
knows.
blogger.
Yeah.
Oh, she would.
That's what I'm saying. She will remember. She will be like, it was because of this.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Imagine if I called her and she picked up.
Call her.
Oh, that'd be funny. If
but
she
might.
up.
But sometimes you see it after, and you know what I mean. Like,
she's avoiding you. Don't try and make yourself feel better.
Ooh.
Pick up.
Or she might be like,
bro, why is everyone?
She might pick.
She's gonna check Twitter.
Yeah, cooking. She's getting cooked.
Mimi, they're cooking you.
Okay, cool. She must be.
She
must be. That's peak though.
That would have been funny.
Have you ever called somebody on private number and then they pick up?
Yeah, because you need to know if it's someone trying to arrest you or
I know,
something
I
like
think
that.
you call somebody off your number and then you wait a little bit and you call them in private and they pick up.
Oh, that's mad. However, that is also psychotic.
I do that all the time. I don't get it.
She said, fuck it.
But with it, okay, so if you don't know that, that's 10 points. You can choose me or Tem for 5 points.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So you can switch your final question, but it's only worth 5 points, not 10.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think back to all the stuff that's happened. Why did she have a fight in Six Flags? Can you give me a clue?
No.
Is that how he's moving?
He said no.
Okay, I'm go on. Tell me something.
No.
And you know when you say it, I'm gonna remember it. When you say it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's. But so much stuff has happened with Black China.
The thing is, a long time ago. That's what I can say.
You're out of order.
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason I asked you is because I learned it through you, so you definitely know it.
Damn, that's how you know you chat shit.
I just be chatting.
You just chatting shit.
How long ago was it?
Is it 4 or 5 years ago?
Oh come on! How am I supposed to remember?
He learnt from you.
Yeah.
No, you lot are wild. Come on. Now, I'll go to. Even though I know I'm not going to get this one, let's go over to you.
You might.
What was it? Why did she have a fight?
Oh, you done with me, yeah?
Yeah.
Because someone touched her child.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should have. I should have just gone for a basic answer because that's really the only. But Black China, she's a bit. Could have been for anything.
They spilt my milkshake.
Yeah, someone posted a sex tape.
Okay, for 5 points, name 5 John Travolta movies.
Pulp Fiction.
Great film.
Grease.
Piss now.
Jackie Brown. That film is that Pulp Fiction though? Jackie Brown. Is there a film called Jackie Brown?
I'll check.
I don't know about that, but
maybe it's Pulp Fiction. that I'm thinking about.
Jackie Brown.
There is a film called Jackie Brown, though, isn't there? But it's an old school film.
There is.
Is John Travolta in it?
John Travolta in it? IMDb.
No,
he's not on the. He's not on
the main one. Okay, so maybe that is not one.
I mean,
okay, so we got Grease, Pulp Fiction.
Is that it?
He's been in so much films.
Like, so give 5. That's no, this is tough.
This is so tough for me.
This is really tough for me.
But I feel like he's got like, what was that flying one that he did the other day?
Flying
and
one?
he wasn't he like a flight thing. Oh, I give up, whatever, man.
I got one in
what
there.
What other one do you have?
You're done at it, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I'm asking you. Can you guys?
He's in Face Off, right?
He's in Face Off.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. The type. I knew this was gonna happen. You're talking about. I don't watch any films.
Did you watch
killing it? All
Look
those
Who's
type
Talking?
of things. But I can't even remember that.
He's in it.
And then I'm sure he dressed up
remember.
as a woman in one film.
What Women
Hairspray,
Want?
no?
He was in What Women Want,
I
no?
don't know that film.
That
Is
was
he
Mel
Hairspray?
Gibson. That
Is
was
he-
Mel. You're getting mixed up. I'm getting mixed up with Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
Mel
you're
Gibson,
getting she said you're getting you're getting.
She said, "Yo."
But is he in Hairspray?
He's in Hairspray.
Yeah, that's where he's the lady,
plays
isn't
the
it?
mom. That's what I was trying to think. I was like, there's a film that I have watched. It is him.
Yeah.
Like,
He's in
what's the other
Hairspray.
one? He's in Punisher.
I don't even know what Panish is. What is that?
What's Punisher?
She said Punisher.
Punisher.
She went to Ghana, bro. Said Punisher. I don't even know what
is
Punisher
Punisher?
is. Yeah, weird Punisher. That's too
So what was the
funny.
other ones then?
I'm
I'm gonna look now. I bet there was.
He's got
more.
hella films.
Yeah. Hairspray, that should have been your joint.
Was he in Hairspray? Yeah.
Yeah, he's the mum. He's the
I
main
used to love
character,
watching
whatever.
that.
Yeah, he didn't do very well at
That
all.
was horrible, man.
What?
Like how you performed in
yeah,
that
you
whole
did
Yeah,
really
thing.
because
bad.
I told you I'm not good at trivia
fine, man.
questions.
That's fine.
Like,
Did you say anything on do you want to do podcast breakups?
Yes, for sure. And especially considering that you even said that you had a breakdown in terms of your relationship with Lin May. Obviously, sadly, we've seen that the receipts are broken up. You saw that?
Oh yes.
Yeah, and all the best to Tolly and Audrey and also Milena. I don't know what's
But they
happened
haven't
there.
broken up.
Saturday Night Fever, that was it. That was the one that I was
right.
trying to remember that he did the dancing and it was a big
yeah,
thing.
the white
Yeah.
So yeah, super sad, but hope all the best for all the three of them. But it's just crazy in general. But like just in terms of breakdown of like friendships, have you, apart from Lin May or even in that, like, have you experienced that? How is that when something that was such a big part of you just, do you know what I mean, just kind of stops? And how do you deal with that as well?
I think, like I was saying earlier, I think it's definitely difficult, especially if you speak to somebody a lot. Do you know what I mean? And they're a big part of your life and you have some sort of like routine with them, if that makes sense. I think the void it feels bigger. But but I think sometimes as well that it's come to an end and it just makes sense that you have to. Oh look, Mimi's calling back now.
Okay,
She
cool.
called me back before
you got me. Or maybe she's like, all right, let me just go chronological.
I was calling you because I was on 90s Baby Show and they asked me a question. I was like, Mimi's good. I get to phone a friend.
Ask her, see if she knows.
Okay, Mimi, why did Black China have a fight in Six Flags? Do you remember? Now,
Was it Tiger? She didn't know shit.
No, someone touched her child apparently. Yeah, we never knew. So I was calling you, and then Temi called you because we thought that maybe he was ignoring me. So he's like, imagine if I called her and then she picked up the phone. I was like, well, let's see. And then I know you would never, Mimi. I know you would. All right, I'll call you later, babe. Thanks. Love you. Bye. Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, I just think I think sometimes that something it like maybe it's run its course and it actually just makes sense that we just put a stop to it, if that makes and sometimes you outgrow people as well. Sometimes you need people for a certain time in your life. Like when Lynn was in my life, that was for a time of period and she helped me with a lot of things. I always say that at the beginning, back in the day when I first started doing ZEZE More show, not so much ZEZE More show, but Headscarf Diaries, when I kind of was a bit like, I don't really know I'm a bit not shy, but I was kind of lost. I didn't really know, the acting thing wasn't working out.
Right.
And she kind of was like, why don't you just talk? Like, whatever happens. And I kind of was a bit like, okay. And that's when I came up with the Headscarf Diaries. And so the type of relationship that it was at the time, it worked well. If that makes sense for who I was at the time. But then I think as you mature and sometimes those relationships don't serve you anymore because the dynamic changes. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes the dynamic can shift in a relationship, and you know, it's like when people get together, you know, like when you hear about couples that got together at like 18 and then when they get to 30, it's like you're not the same person that you was at 18 unless you kind of manage to grow together, then you kind of go separate ways. So sometimes you just end up to be different people, and it's like what clicked before doesn't click now. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think that like I'm interested to see. I like Receipts, Audrey, Tolly, Milena. I think they're all cool girls. So I think also, like you said, I think sometimes people as well, they just want to take different directions in life. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes how I was then, or do you know what I mean? How I was in that time, or what I used to speak about. I don't want to talk about that now. Do you know what I mean? Or that's not where my values align anymore. And you know, do you get what I'm saying? So I think it's normal. I think it's. I wonder if they're going to bring a third in. Or do you think they should?
I'm very interested.
I think that would be the best thing for them.
To bring a third.
Or both of them together, fine, great, lovely. But I think if they brought in a new person, like I think that would like maybe shake things up a little bit.
It'd be interesting.
And make it interesting, because obviously everyone's used to those three. So I think it would be just nice to see something different. Do you know what I mean? And someone else
interesting.
I wouldn't be mad if they was like, this is or if they had like rotating co-hosts. Do you know what I mean? So
like
3 weeks
Breakfast
you
Club.
might have someone comes on for that block, and then another 3 weeks.
Yeah, so Breakfast Club really adapted very interestingly to that.
That's a cool
and
idea
like
to do. Do you know what I mean? But who knows? Like I will man. What I will always respect like anybody, all of us that have kind of come up doing what we're doing in this space, because when we all first started, it was difficult. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a thing really. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't. No one was. It wasn't weird.
An infrastructure.
It was all like, why are you not talking? Why are you this? Why are this? Do you know what I mean? So us, Receipts, all these people that were kind of there from early on. I feel like Receipts were like they were like the first to do the Spotify thing. Did they? Weren't they?
Them and Free Shots was like Free Shots was just before, and then the Receipts came.
But to
was
see
like probably all
black
done around the same time.
women who were like yourself, like, do you know what I mean, on billboards, on that type of thing. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah,
do you
true.
know what I mean?
Young black women as well, and obviously Milena's Colombian as well. So you know, we're talking full on DNI,
right? Do you know what
like
I'm
how these companies will see it. Like
so
it's good to see people in the community.
I'm interested to see what Milena does as well, because I think she does music now. That's her. Maybe that's what she wants to concentrate on, is music. Because sometimes as well, when you're an artist and you're like a new artist, it's hard for people to
take you serious.
You seriously. So maybe, you know, maybe some people always, you know, when you're putting music out, they can't get past that you're Milena from the podcast. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it clouds everything else. So maybe she just wants to separate, like, I'm now an artist now, and that's what I'm focusing on. So there's not anything. I mean, I think I didn't really like the whole kind of speculation thing online. I don't think that was fair. I don't think that was nice. But that's the thing with the internet now, innit? Everyone thinks they know everything. Everyone thinks they understand it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you guys were to part ways, somebody be like, yeah, I knew it. Episode 33 when Fred looked at him a little bit funny. I thought there was something going on. You know what I mean? Everyone just draws from everything.
Look at body language, all that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff.
Everyone thinks they're an expert now. Everyone thinks they can read body language. Everyone thinks they know the inside. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, everyone, be quiet.
You actually don't know.
You don't know. Like, no one knows. Unless you're in the inner circle, no one knows what's going on, what's not going on.
What's peak is like, it's not over for them, because I think they said they were taking a 2-month break.
Like starting back in January.
So like, people will like fall asleep to it. And then when they release their third, it's gonna be I did it.
That's how it is. It's like it goes silent, and then like when they release, everyone's gonna be reminded. Oh yeah,
I saw something the other
we forgot
day.
something changed.
Like, do people just like not enjoy art anymore, even when it comes to music? Because everyone can give their opinion. It's like no one just, you know what I mean? No
just
one just watches. Everyone's trying to find the deeper meaning or what. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So
it's true.
Everyone's trying to be like a critique these days. Like no one actually just puts music on and just enjoys it.
And just enjoys it.
There's a think piece about it now, or why you should have used that, why this, or you should have used that percussion instead of that percussion. You know what I mean? All these, it's like no one is enjoying. I think that's with everything, with all art. Do you know what I mean? Everyone thinks, and also everyone thinks they can do it as well. Yeah. So that's why everyone has an opinion, because it's like, okay, you know, like even podcasting and talking and whatever we do, people really don't get that there is a science behind it. Even though you just think we're just sitting down having a conversation and it bangs, and that's why everyone thinks just because you have a great conversation with your mate one time you should start a podcast. There's so many things, you know what I mean, that on behind that, how it works, how it is. So that's why everyone just gives a critique now, because everyone actually is a mini celebrity now. Everyone in their right way is a mini celebrity.
You can have your 5 minutes of fame real quick as well.
But not even that. It's like everyone is actually like documenting their life as if they're in the day of the life of. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, the only time I would see how somebody woke up is if I was watching This Is the Day of the Life of Aaliyah, like the Diary of Aaliyah. Do you know what I mean? Now everyone's like got their own mini celebs. I'm gonna set up my camera. I'm gonna this. You're gonna come shopping with me. Everyone's their own mini celeb.
Loads of channels.
So everyone thinks they're lit now. Everyone's lit. Everyone is on the same level. Do you know what I mean? Why should I follow you? I can do my own shit now. Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting. I'm really interested to see the dynamic of like just the entertainment industry in general.
From the younger lot coming up.
Yeah, like I'm interested to see what they're gonna do.
They're gonna be very good at it.
They're born into it.
I don't know if it's just gonna. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. You know, like back in the day, we had like superstars. I don't know if we're gonna have any superstars anymore. Nah. Because
not to us anyway. Not to us. Everyone's localized.
The younger people will have their superstars.
No, but that's what I mean. I feel like they're all they all think they can be superstars, because all you got to do is set up your TikTok. All you got to do is set up a vlogging channel. You know, you gain some. And the content that I see these days that do numbers is so interesting. It's like I'll be on Instagram and I'll see a reel and it's of like a 14-year-old like, get ready with me for school. And I look at it and it's silent. She's not doing anything. All she's doing is picking her clothes. No, nothing.
Yeah.
500,000 views, you know what I mean? Or not even 500,000, you're seeing like 500,000 likes. Do you know how much you have to views? You have to get to 500,000 likes.
Everyone said, I'm liking this.
You know what I mean?
500,000 times.
This is what people are engaging in, like literally nothing, almost nothing.
Deeply.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. This nigga tired.
Dave, you tired?
Yeah.
He said, I don't want to fucking lie on no one's lap no more. I want the carpet now.
I know, I'm going to take you for a little walk, Dave.
Anything you want to add on that, guys?
Just all the best to them, you know. I think
100%.
when people are out there to like count people out, it's like, yo, I've seen Joe Budden go from having Rory and Mal to bringing his brethren in, and now I think the podcast is amazing, even better than what it was before. So not to say, it will be better without Milena, but it's like, it's not the end if Milena goes, and it's not the end for Milena just because she's not on the receipts. So, you know, all the best to everyone, and just hopefully it's all cordial.
A little bit of drama.
Everyone
just loves it. Oh, yes.
It was juicy. It dropped like a mixtape. It was juicy.
What's funny is, like, juicy. You know when people are like, who even are they? It's like, it's all right, man.
Yeah, you don't have to know of them.
It's all right if you don't know.
You don't have to get involved, innit?
Like, and it does it, you know, it's like usually the finance people. You know when finance try to come over to
the wickedest thing is, though, is they probably do know who they are. And I hate those type of things. Be like, it's like, you know.
Fine if you don't listen, man. Like, this shit isn't for everybody. And us on this side of the table, we get that, because it's always like, we never talk about anything serious or that. But when we dropped the Scottish Widows episode, how many of you checked it out? Like, when we talk with like billionaire business owners, how many you always say you want this, you want that, it comes not all, and we're gonna keep making it.
100%.
We're gonna keep producing on both sides.
It's serving somebody.
Like, it's serving somebody, man.
Somebody that will watch
that needs
it. Like, sometimes even, you know, in a weird way, like if I put something up, and it doesn't necessarily do what I want it to do, I feel a little bit more warm inside sometimes when, like, maybe even if the views are low, I'm like, sometimes I don't think you can visualize 100,000 views, if that makes sense.
But
you can almost visualize like 7,000.
Yeah,
like, it makes you feel warm inside. Like, wow, 7,000 people really.
Because those people fucks with it.
Those people
like, you know what I
fucks
mean?
with it.
It's a weird thing. It's like, like,
I don't personally know 10,000.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like,
and this one I meant, this was real. So they fucked with that one.
It's like, I'm glad. Like, even if it wasn't shitloads of shit, but even that is. Don't you think it's so weird that we actually think that 7,000 people watching your content is not a lot?
That's crazy.
It's fucking mad.
Crazy.
I have to always think of in the beginning when man would be getting like 80 views at one point, and I'll be like, fucking hell, it's getting up. It's up there. 80 views, 80 people fucking listen to our shit. And then now you're getting 10K.
I didn't do well.
This is
like, bro. Even if you don't remember the beginning, it's like if you put it into the grand scheme of things, it's like if 7,000 people was around you right now, you wouldn't even be.
I would be like, what the fuck's going on?
Exactly. I'm saying, so it's like those 7,000, and I think when I realized. One time my friend put it into perspective to me when I started getting noticed maybe a lot more. And I was just like, and that's when I was like getting on the bus, and I was still working at the time as well. So people would be, you know, and I think it was just around the Wiley interview, but probably a bit after that. So I was like, whatever, and my profile was growing, and I was like, oh my God, like, it's just, I don't understand, like, why? And she was like, do you understand?
How much
that
people?
500,000 people have watched that interview. If you go on, do you understand that? But like 500,000 people have that, and when you then think about it, it's black people probably that have watched it. Let's be like the most
minimum as well.
That's
8 people could have been in the room watching that one. That's one view, but so, 8 people were there watching you.
What she was saying is, of course, then black people are going to come up to you, because really, if you got 500,000 people that have watched your stuff and there's only 3 million of us, that's a lot of people in our demographic that have watched your shit over the time.
And that's global as well.
Right. So when she put it into that perspective, I don't think you put it in perspective. You're just like, oh wow, that is
a lot of people.
And that's also a hidden number of people that are approaching you because that are noticing you, because those are people that acknowledged you. There's many people that were like, oh, there's ZEZE MILLZ. And they didn't say anything. And you're thinking, today was calm. No one even noticed me. They're thinking, look at her in an orange hat, bro. What's she doing on the train? I saw her on the Victoria line. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to our sponsors every single time. Shout out to JBL, Plant Made. Is there anything you got coming? I know you obviously plug what's going on for you.
Just the same mode. I did have a show on ITV, so you still can watch that.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the pictures.
ITVX. So watch that. Run the numbers up. Lovely.
Nice.
And then just like the ZEZE MILLZ show. The ZEZE MILLZ show for me is such an interesting thing because that's like my baby. And I love it, and it will always kind of. And I think I really sometimes pat myself on the back for calling it the ZEZE MILLZ show, because I think sometimes, if it makes sense, like no matter what I do, it always comes back to the ZEZE MILLZ show. If that makes sense. Like I remember when I was doing Unapologetic and that whole thing with White Yardie happened. It's like, you brought him on your show, and I'm like, it's not my show. Like, do you get what I mean? But because I named it the ZEZE MILLZ show, it's like everything I do is it always seems like it's the ZEZE MILLZ show. It has to be the ZEZE MILLZ show.
True.
So it's so, you know, I'm happy that that kind of continues the brand of it, if that makes sense. But it's just I don't know, I like I don't know, it's just like, who do you interview? So it's, I mean, sometimes I find it so draining trying to get guests and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's tough. It's not easy.
Especially when you do it on your own. Do you know what I mean? Like, you guys, you're always going to have to be able to create conversation. Like, it's probably better sometimes when you don't have a guest. You know what I mean? And the people that follows 90s Babies, they follow for you guys. If you bring a guest on, it's, you know, it's amplified. And with me, obviously, because I do interviews, so I don't have anything to interview. But that's why back in the day,
hot topics and that.
I used to do hot topics, and then I stopped doing that. I don't ever do hot topics now. That's not. But the other day I thought I do miss doing hot topics.
Journalism wise, What made you feel like more of a journalist, the Wiley one or the Noel Clarke one?
This is so interesting. Actually, probably what made me feel more like a journalist is Noel Clarke was really good. Wiley was really good, but actually I feel like I did some of my best work in the MILLZ interview, and I don't, and a lot of people didn't watch it because, well, I mean, I think in our didn't really watch it because they were like, oh, but I feel like I really actually showed my skill in that. As
I think you did well with
that.
Be
quite neutral, but still apply pressure to him, but allow him to feel like he could speak and whatever. And the Noel Clarke one was really scary for me to do because I knew what was going to come with it, if that makes sense. I knew that the moment I put the trailer out, it was going to be like, look at disgusting, look at her. And that's exactly what happened. Like, they ripped me to shreds on Twitter. They said all these things, blah, blah, blah. But my thing is, like I said, you don't get onto Louis Theroux. You don't get when he sits down with actual convicted rapists. Like, what? And then people are like, when I said that, they're like, but they've been convicted. So why do you need to hear their story? Why do I need to hear a convicted rapist story? He's been convicted.
There's no good
side do I
reason
need
for
to
them
hear?
they can't come back
You
at
know
you
what I
because
mean?
that's a
It's
very
just like,
solid reason.
Why
the
do
guy's
I need to hear?
He's been.
Noel Clarke was never arrested, nothing. So if you want to hear somebody's story, it should be his, because he actually hasn't been convicted. He hasn't even been arrested. He hasn't even been charged. So serious about it because I had already felt what it felt like when people felt like you let somebody off easy.
Oh yeah. Pastor Toby was fucking running circles around you at one point. I was like,
the
whoa.
thing is with Pastor Toby, I don't understand what you thought I was gonna do. The Met Police have not been able. Qualified
What do you got?
They was like, well, if the police can't get him, ZEZE is gonna get him tonight, 8 p.m.
Think of what the world, what the black community wanted me to achieve. It's like trained psychologists, people that have gone to trained as detectives, know how to. They can't pin this guy down.
You should have arrested him.
Where was your cuffs, man?
Like, what did you think was going to happen? And my thing also was with him was just like, it was for him to have the space to talk about whatever, to talk about whatever.
Yeah.
And my thing was that we had never heard the story. We never heard his side. So then there was somebody that did it after, right? I think there's somebody that conducted an interview after, and people were like, "Oh, well, this is what ZEZE should have done." It's like, of course he's going to conduct a better interview than me because I'm the first to go in. So I'm the person that had to get the basis of it first, and then you can build on that. Whoever wants to go after builds on that. When you guys, oh well, this is the question she should ask. And it's just like. Also, if I'm being honest with you, I've also been very vocal about Pastor Toby. Like, I don't know what he does or what he doesn't do. But my thing is, if you're going to have Vim for Pastor Toby, then have Vim for the guy that is sending the kids to Cunch as well. But a lot of people, you got Vim for Pastor Toby. Oh, he shouldn't be doing this. He's taking advantage of children. But I tell you every day, and I say this every day, if I had to choose between my child having bad credit and going to Cunch, I'm gonna get my child bad credit all the time because really that's what I don't know the stuff about I don't know the other things that they were saying were going on in the house, but what we was talking about was apparently them manipulating people into taking out loans and all of these things because that's what was going viral at the time. Do you know what I mean? So my thing was, okay, what do you want me to? So probably when I look back, I probably could have asked other questions and whatever, but I never, if people actually ever watched the ZEZE Meal Show, I never ever spoke badly about Pastor Toby, even when I was doing Hot Topics. I never was ever like, fuck him, he's this. My thing was always,
platform for someone to talk.
Yeah, or no, I always felt bad because I used to go to KICC. It's not the same as Pastor Toby's church, but my thing was a bit
churches, though.
It's a big church, and also my thing is about youth and whatever is like. Church is not seen as something fun, right? It's not seen as something fun to young people. Yeah. So if somebody has built an establishment or built a space where young people are actually like queuing up to go to and stuff like that, it might be for the wrong reasons, but once they get inside, hopefully they leave with something. And that's my thing. Like whether or not he's done it the right way, my thing is about if you want to like win young souls, you have to appeal to them. And if their favorite rapper is wearing bust downs and all these type of things, and that's why they're gravitating to their favorite rapper, then maybe sometimes you have to think, how can we get the young people in? How can we make church great? And I'm not saying they've done the best job, but I kind of understood what they was trying to do. I don't know the back politics. I don't know what goes on in the houses. I don't know it. But for what I saw as face value, people like, oh, how can this be church? That's what I also didn't understand. It's like, why does church have to be boring? Like, why does it have to be boring? What are you not like? I don't get it. Like, and that's what I mean. I loved going to KICC because it was so youthful and fun, and I enjoyed it. And the youth service was amazing, and I loved going. If my mum wasn't going to church in the evening, I was gutted. Do you get what I mean? I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to go to TNT. I'm not going to get to see my friends. What do you mean? Like, and that's because they created that environment that was beautiful to be around. And that's kind of what I felt was happening, or I thought they was trying to do. So that's why I was like, keep an eye on it, but I don't see.
I get
if they're just trying to bring young people in with flashy things, I get it. That's because how else are you going to get the young people? Do you get what I'm saying? So they ripped me to shreds with Pastor Toby. Subject.
Did people get mad that the R. Kelly, was it Gayle King?
No.
Or did they enjoy
that?
And this is what I said. This
if
is
it's
exactly
on,
what I said.
if it's on like national TV and all
then
that,
they have nothing to say.
Very different.
But
they expect the network's going to do it.
Oh yeah, but Gayle King doesn't. Like, who did they? Because I think even at the time, London Hughes came in and she was like, oh, this is that. And I was like, Gayle King sat down with R. Kelly. In fact, all of you people use the R. Kelly meme as a joke. When R. Kelly is there crying for his life, trying to pretend that he didn't do all that he done, all you lot use that as a meme. So how high is your moral ground really? Like, because where it's come from, it's not a nice place. Do you understand? But all of you like, I'm fighting for my life. He was fighting for his life because he was up for paedophilia. Do you understand what I mean? So, and somehow we've made it into a joke, but I can't sit down with Noel Clarke and have a conversation with him. And then there's some people, they don't have a choice. If Gayle King doesn't want to sit down with R. Kelly, she don't need to sit down.
Definitely.
They're not going to force her to sit down with R. Kelly. Do you
Has a
understand what I'm saying? Oh, she didn't have a choice. That wasn't a network. Oh, so it's like what you said. Okay, so if I'm doing it on the BBC, it's okay. God forbid I'm doing my own shit. God forbid I'm paying for my own production and it's my shit that rests on my channel and I get the benefits of it. Oh, you want it to be under the BBC? That's when it will be okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's weird. I think we got a very like backwards mentality sometimes, and it is what it is. But I don't want to just sit down and talk to my mates. It's boring. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to always
people with the same
views
all the time.
It's so boring. It's so like it just. I'm. That's not what my show's for. There are people that will sit down with them, and that's good content. But also, I want to have challenging conversaons.
I agree.
So I completely agree. That was it.
That's your platform. That's what it's about. So you plugged +44 anyway. And ZEZE Real Show will be back when she finds someone to interview. Other than that, you know the theory, bro.
Nice, baby's crazy.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good.